Hi and welcome along to DR Sports. We are here for the Nations League game today. It is Hungary versus England. The England games are back. And of course, we're going to be following a lot of these games leading up to the World Cup this year, right? Can't wait for the World Cup. It's going to be taking place in Qatar. England, of course, one of the favourites.
Second favourite
To win it. And I actually think a genuine second favourite to win it. With me to watch the game today, we got Nicky from West Ham Fan TV, and we've also got Ty. Right,
Who was
Ty,
late, by the way?
Huh?
Who was late?
Who was late? I can't even cuss him too much because I was slightly late as well.
I don't know how. Well, Robbie must be like some Superman magician, man.
Do you know what? Right, just before we came on here, they were having a big argument.
No,
right?
we wasn't having a big argument. No,
Well, it was big enough, right? They were arguing, right? As a matter of fact, we're going to revisit that argument in a minute. We'll revisit that argument in a minute because it involves an Arsenal player and a West Ham player, both of whom are in the England squad. But we'll revisit it. But first of all, let me get into the two teams. First of all, let's give you the Hungary team. And straight away, apologies for any mispronunciations.
Pronunciation is very good.
In goal is Galusi. Then it's Lang, Orban, Slavai, Nigo, Schaefer, Nagy, another Nagy, there's two Nagys in the team, Saliai, Soblozley, and Slazley. Again, two Slazleys as well. Is it? What are you laughing for out there, Kane?
The pronunciations.
Is it not Slazley? How do you pronounce it?
Some of them were probably right. Some of them.
How would you pronounce that one? You're there laughing.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you see, look, you see that?
The
You see that? He's laughing at my
Rob, I thought you done
pronunciation.
very well, mate.
And he don't know it.
What? Number 10.
No, so I said Soblozley, didn't I? Soblozley. Slazley.
He's the good one.
He's a good player, he's a Soblozley.
Jordan.
Right,
Come on,
and then
Jordan.
on the, let's go into the England team. I'm not even getting into the bench, man, but it's too difficult, right? The England team, Pickford in goal, a back three of Walker, Cody, and Harry Maguire.
Okay.
Alexander-Arnold as a right wing back. Jude Bellingham in from the start. Declan Rice. I like that midfield. Justin makes his debut from Leicester.
Okay.
Great moment for him. I knew his dad, man. That's a fantastic moment for him.
Okay.
Bowen.
Jared
Bowen.
Jared Bowen in there right from the start.
You got to say he deserves it, though. He does
Harry
deserve it.
Kane and Mason Mount. I'll make that two West Ham players in the team.
Hey, mate, we only need one more and we'll win the World Cup. That's how it works, man.
Where is Bukayo?
On the bench is Trippier, Pope, Stones,
Bukayo must be injured.
James, Grealish, Ward-Prowse, Gallagher, Phillips, Sterling, Saka,
Bukayo!
Ramsdale, and
Aaron.
Tammy Abraham. So it's a very, very good bench as well for England, especially when you consider there's even other players missing. But straight away there, as Ty said, Jared Bowen in from the start.
Fantastic.
He's deserved it. He's been brilliant. This is his moment. I get the feeling he's going to be a good England player, you know?
Do you know what? I've seen him, when he came, he was very raw. And he's forged his craft brilliantly. And he's turned, this season especially, even from the beginning of this season, he's turned into an accomplished Premier League player. And his goal involvements, his movement, his work ethic, I think he could be a starter for England come the World Cup. I think he could be in with a shout.
Ahead of Saka.
Let's get him there first. Let's get him there first.
Do you know what the thing is that there's so many good players in that area, isn't there?
There is.
You got
We're
Saka,
blessed.
you got Sterling, you got
Smith Rowe when
Foden,
he
Smith Rowe.
He scored yesterday.
Smith Rowe scored an absolute banger yesterday for the under-21s.
Yeah.
Really a lot of strength in depth there. They're showing Justin there, as I said.
Yeah.
I knew his dad. And also fantastic that he's in there. What does that show? He came from Luton Town originally before he went to Leicester. Bowen from Hull City.
Hull City, yes, that's right.
I mean, amazing. And now
right,
they are playing for England. Absolutely fantastic for both of them.
It shows that there is some talent down there.
There is talent.
And you know, even though it's sort of capped at the Premier League, there is talent down in the lower leagues. And you can pick up some good bargains down. I think Bowen cost us 20 million. Making his England debut today probably makes him worth 50, 60 million.
Jude Bellingham, who's of course
come from Birmingham.
Borussia Dortmund, Birmingham City. How every single team slept on him. They're all talking about him and saying, "Oh, Jude Bellingham, yeah, blah, blah," right?" They all slept on him. Borussia Dortmund got him. For him to come back now to the UK, they're talking like 80, 90 million pounds for him.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good midfield. Right? Him and Declan Rice.
Yeah.
I like that because it's got energy, it's got pace, it's got quality players. I mean, they're showing Declan Rice on the TV at the moment. He's a fantastic player.
Brilliant player.
He is.
Brilliant player.
You've been singing his praises for a very long time. You've been saying that you feel he's kind of world class already.
I think he's the best in that position in Europe, certainly. In that position, that holding midfielder. I would have, a couple of seasons ago, it would have been Kante. I think Kante's, age has caught up with him a little bit. And just doing what he does his distribution is it's underrated. The way he runs with the ball, he breaks up play, reads everything. And he's honestly, I've said it so many times, he's a Rolls Royce of a player. And people are turning their noses up, and people that don't watch him week in, week out at the price tag.
Ooh, Nicky, you've
price tag.
The wrath of some fans here.
The price tag, Jesse
like,
J.
laughing emojis when you
done,
said
Nicky.
he's the best holding midfielder.
He's one of the best.
Reds 2308 says over Fabinho. Laughing emojis, laughing loads of them.
Yes. It's my opinion. It's opinion at the end of the day.
opinion,
You know what I mean?
Timur says what? And then he's got a load of laughing emojis, and he says Rodri, Fabinho, Kimmich, all clear.
No, not for me.
Well,
Not for me.
I would say Declan Rice. is up
Hector
there with him.
Diaz said, "Man said best in the world." Laughing emojis.
best
Yeah,
in
but
Europe.
that's his opinion, isn't it?
Casemiro is clear, says Daniel, and
for me, mate.
Kimmich.
The
Kimmich,
thing
they're
is,
wicked players.
JB says, "I guess Casemiro, Rodri, and Fabinho don't exist."
I'll tell you this now, right? To all them people saying them players, Declan Rice could go to any of them clubs, and if he's not playing alongside them, he'll replace them.
Casemiro.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry?
Interesting. I think
Casemiro?
he's up there with them. That's what I would say. I don't know if he's better than them, but I think he's definitely up there with them. That's what I would say. You know, and the thing
Flopped in the Europa, says Exposito.
He was best player in the
is,
final.
I don't think he flopped. in
Europa League.
Yeah.
Europa League.
No, but it's not only about
He was
one
the only
player,
one
is it?
doing anything. We
It's not
froze in
about-
the semi-finals.
It's not about one player, though, is it? It's about a team. So
You put. I'll tell you now, right? Who did he say there? Rodri. Yeah.
Rodri, yeah.
Fabinho. Casemiro.
Casemiro.
They play for the top clubs in Europe.
Kimmich as well.
Kimmich. Yeah.
Brilliant players.
They play for the top.
They do.
Top clubs in Europe.
Yeah.
That kid is 23 years old and he's playing for. Excuse my language. Fucking West Ham. Tell me he isn't going to be the best in the world.
Knox says he's smoking at high grade.
Hey man.
Oh no, that's not. There's no need to say that. That's his
Smoking
opinion.
boots, says Kimmich.
I remember
that's
people
his
laughing at
opinion.
me when I used to say that about Rio.
Rio, yeah,
People used to laugh at me when I said that about Lampard, that he's going to go to the top.
yeah, exactly.
I got
yeah.
proven right.
Winsell says a one-legged Kante is better.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
I have to say, I rate Declan Rice. And
do
I've always thought he's a good player. And when I see him play in the flesh, the few times when I've seen him play in the flesh, I rate him. He's a quality player. I do agree with you, Nicky. If he was playing for City, honestly, if he's playing for better, that's why I think
And that's the next.
West Ham will do well to hold on to him. I think they will
Yeah.
this season.
That's the next step
But
in
I
his
think-
career, though.
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah.
know
Because
what
you
I mean?
want to
Like,
see him to be considered with those guys. You have to be sort of playing in the
of
Champions
course.
League and things like that. But
Yeah.
he's definitely on his way to being it. Tukamani is better than Rice, says Silver Fox. But he's only.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
They
I
were
like
with
Bellingham as well. Bellingham, I think,
Judy's
is
good, yeah.
Bellingham
brilliant
is
player.
wicked. Fantastic. Yep.
I like Calvin Phillips as well. I think again
Phillips,
another
yep.
excellent player. I
Yep.
really do.
Yep.
You know, so there's some good players in that area for England as well. The argument that you two are having
I wouldn't say it's an argument.
before we started the
discussion.
stream, right? Or there's never a discussion with you; it's an argument, right? Right. Before we started
If you
the
say
stream,
so.
is you was accusing Declan Rice
Of.
that you were still angry with him the way he had a go. At,
Yeah, well, I don't know
Eddie
if-
Nketiah
I don't know if
when
you-
West Ham played.
I don't know if I don't know if it was accusing him. I just think personally.
West Ham played Arsenal.
Listen, from what Nicky would know more about Declan Rice than me, but from what I've seen from Declan's, I get his name right. From Declan Rice, I think he's a fantastic role model.
So why was you cussing him off at the start?
But I didn't like the fact that he was there shouting in Eddie's face when he knows Eddie. He's different. They were in the Chelsea academy together. They grew up together. So I think that's wrong. Because
it's in the heat of the battle, don't it?
Yeah, the heat of the battle's fine. But heat of the battle, so you don't know where you are then. That's like, if that's the case.
What do you mean you don't know where you are? You're in the heat of the battle.
Okay, if that's the case, then let's bring it to the raw thing. Let's just say an example. If I'm playing against my mum, you think I'm gonna slide tackle my mum and hurt her? That's what I'm saying.
That's not his mum, though, is it?
I know that. That's what I'm saying. So,
Look,
if you're going to come with an analogy, come with a better one than that.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
No, but listen.
You're going to slide tackle your mum.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying now that even though you're in the heat, no, but if you're in the heat of the battle, you must still remember where you are. And the thing is, they know each other well.
I used to play football when I was younger.
Yeah, you said
a massive accident. Me and my brother used to play for opposing teams.
Yeah.
I had a fight with my brother over football. No. You want to win. You want to win.
Yeah.
And you see teammates. I mean, look at Dyer and Bowyer.
Yeah, but that was ridiculous. That's absolutely
fighting.
Ridiculous. And they both got
you
sent
do.
off.
You do.
Yeah, but
that.
if you're on the same team, that's absolutely ridiculous.
You'll have your own teammate having a go at you during a game. That happens all the time.
And that's fine.
So why can't Declan Rice? He can still be a mate with Eddie Nketiah.
No.
We still have an argument with him.
No. Why? Because I personally think that was over the top. And like I don't know if we were saying in that watch along the thing. And also at that time, I don't want to speak for West Ham. West Ham were losing. So what is he doing, wasting his time arguing with Eddie when he's supposed to get on with the game? I don't understand that. That didn't make no sense to me.
It's in the heat of the battle.
But like I said, what I'm saying, if you are losing, why are you there arguing? Get on with the game.
Yeah, if you ask Gareth Southgate or anyone like that who played for England in the 90s, ask them what Ian Wright used to do.
Yeah, he's always used to be in people's ears, and you know that.
Yeah, but did you see him fighting with anyone though? That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I see him fight with loads of people. No, but he was a passionate guy. He wanted to win.
With his teammates.
Yeah.
With his teammates.
No, but he wasn't. Declan Rice wasn't fighting. He was arguing with
I know, but I just thought for somebody that you know, that's what I mean. Listen, I want to win as much as anyone, but if I know you and we are cool like that, there's no one.
How do you know they're cool like that? You don't know how well they know each other.
Well, like I'm saying, if you are, like I said, if we played West Ham TV now and you're there, I'm not gonna start shouting in your face because I know you. Why was I shouting you? So all of a sudden now, I know you, but we're hitting the battle. I can cuss you and say,
this is professional sport, man.
Yeah,
it's
I know
different.
that.
It's
but
so different.
Professional sport, there's still, even in the heat of battle, must be humility. Look at that fantastic moment with that Norwich player when he hit down Ericsson. He's just about to cut.
Do you know, the week before that, right? I'm going to tell you a story. The week before that, I was on West Ham Fan TV telling everyone that Declan Rice needed to do things like that because I think that's what's missing from his game.
Okay.
Is that little bit of aggression and that little bit of will to win.
Too nice.
Smiley guy sometimes, you know what I mean? Too nice, too honest. And I was saying I wanted that sort of thing. And the week after, he must have watched us because the week after, he's trying to fight his mates.
I don't know. I thought it was unnecessary.
Anyway, we're doing a poll, by the way, on Declan Rice. So this has turned into the Declan Rice show, right? The poll is up. Is Declan Rice a world-class player? As Nicky said, he's world-class. Now, he says.
100%.
Well, now.
Now.
Is Declan Rice a world-class player? Yes or no? The poll is up right now. Vote in it right now. Is Declan Rice world-class? Of course, this is the Nations League. England, their group is a difficult group, by the way. England, Hungary, Italy, and Germany.
Rob Green.
Right, those are the teams in England's group. So not an easy group. England, unbeaten in their past 22 games, winning 18 and only conceding 6 goals. Their longest ever unbeaten streak. England are playing really well at the moment. Now, this game, of course, being played over there in Hungary, should be being played behind closed doors.
Yes,
in the stadium, right? However, due to a UEFA regulation, children can go accompanied by an adult. So there's 30,000 people in attendance in the stadium today. Now, remember why Hungary got this ban.
That's ridiculous.
They had to play the game behind closed doors because of, they were accused of racism.
Yep.
Right? In their last game, we remember that game when all these guys turned up in all these black shirts and stuff like that, and they were making Nazi salutes and that.
Ridiculous. Absolutely disgraceful.
Their punishment was to play the game behind closed doors, but yet still, There's 30,000 fans in there now. The loophole is that they've allowed children to come in, and you can see there's loads and loads of children in there, but they have to be accompanied by an adult.
So there's
now,
no punishment then?
what do you guys think of it? I mean, we're looking at it there. It does look nice that there's loads and loads of children in there.
Yes.
But what do you make? What do you make of it? What do you make of it? Is it a punishment if you've allowed kids in?
How can it be? How can it be a punishment? You're not allowed anyone in there, and there's 30,000 people in there. 30,000 is a lot of Premier League stadiums.
Yeah.
There's 30,000 children or whatever. It's not for, it's for that FA to feel the pinch a little bit, and they're not feeling the pinch. That's just my opinion. No, behind closed doors should mean behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very serious thing. It's
Very
not
serious.
It's not saying a minor misdemeanor. This is racism
Yep.
that we're talking about, and we're
Yep.
trying to stamp it out,
Yep.
and it just sends the wrong message.
He does send the wrong mission.
Let's not forget England's next game's got to be behind closed doors as well, because with all that trouble
with all
at
that
the final
trouble
of the
in the
Euros,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
we're not no innocents either.
No.
And apparently at that game there's going to be over 5,000 children at that game as well. But I'm with you, Nicky. I'm like,
There's no punishment.
as much as it's nice looking there and seeing all those kids in there and they look innocent, and they are innocent, by the way.
They are innocent, yeah.
They can set an example to the grown-ups. But behind closed doors should mean behind closed doors.
And also, I also think that when they say it's only kids, there's going to be so many adults that can get in. So it's not a punishment.
Yeah, well, every
kid is an adult.
kid is an adult has to come with them to accompany them.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be more than that. It's probably going to be more than that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's disgraceful.
I don't
It's
understand
disgraceful,
it.
and it's no punishment.
Aswin K says you should have compared Rice when he played against Goretzka and Kimmich next week, and stop overhyping this English tax player.
English tax.
Look,
The thing is, no,
I say what I see.
exactly. But to be fair, but they're saying that, right? They don't watch Declan Rice week in, week out. Nicky does.
You
so
wait.
Nicky will be in the best position to see.
Listen, Declan's going to be with us next year, and then he'll be moving on.
Really?
Absolutely, 100%. And he's going to go to, and he could go to Casemiro's team. He could go to Rodri's team. He could go to any of them would take him. Any club.
No, but you said he'd go there and dislodge those players.
I think he would.
Casemiro.
Yeah, he's a good player, Casemiro.
He's
good player.
Really good player.
Superb.
He's
But-
a very, very good player. He's
in-
proven at that level,
But-
week in, week out. Casemiro.
But just wait until he gets in that position. Trust me.
Casemiro.
Trust me. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Why did you give us?
No, I'm just giving him a chance to withdraw that if he wants.
Sure.
You can.
It may
Casemiro is one of the stars of the Champions League final
It may
last
not-
week.
it
Helped
may-
to nullify a lot of those.
It may not happen straight away, but as soon as he gets...
you said he's world class now.
He is world class now. Absolutely world class now. But as soon as he... The thing about
Robbie, you're
Declan
troublemaker.
is he never goes backwards. He always learns and goes forwards. He never makes the same mistake twice. He'll get to that level.
Interesting.
You know, when he played for England, the first time he played for England, people were throwing doubt on him.
You better hope he don't make no mistakes.
Best player in the
mistakes can happen.
European Cup final.
Mujib says Nicky's been blowing too many bubbles.
Yeah, funny. Very good.
Cool, man. It's
No,
cool.
but if that's his opinion, that's his opinion.
Pedro Pierre says Casemiro was better than Declan Rice's age, and he's better now.
Yeah, but how does he know that? How does he or she know that, though?
Yeah, there's no comparison.
Well, that's what his opinion, isn't it?
That's his opinion, exactly. Just like
TC7
it's Nicky's
says
opinion.
Casemiro is miles ahead.
Kane, is there any hand gel, please? Is
Any
there
what?
any hand gel, please?
Hand gel.
Yeah, please.
Where's yours? Why didn't you bring your own hand gel with you?
If I had it, would I be asking?
So where's yours?
Well, I haven't got any. I didn't bring them.
Have you ever seen him with his hand gel as well? He puts like half the bottle in it. That's why we've run out of it.
I'll be honest with you.
No,
I'll do the
I
same. I'll do the same thing.
No, but you seen the amount
Otherwise-
he puts on.
We'll have a look. Let's have a
The
look.
amount he puts on, man, it's like an oil slick on his hand. You know what I mean? It's like an oil slick on your hand. Anyway, the England players are coming out onto the pitch, getting ready for this game today.
Oh, sleep.
And these games here, you know, I mean, these Nations League. Well, what do you make of these, Nicky? Because they're
They're meant to be competitive.
they're
aren't they?
competitive, innit? You win something at the end of it. I saw a quote. I think it was from.
Yeah, you win a trophy at the end of it.
Was it De Bruyne? Who was saying that, nobody, he didn't really want to play in it. It's just a glorified friendly. But then there's other players. I mean, you saw when, was it Portugal who won it last time?
Yeah.
They were going mad when they won it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah, he's saying
it's a trophy.
If they won that, he wouldn't be saying it if they won it. So I don't know about that. The trophy is the trophy at the end of the day. I think it's a good thing.
We have seen some surprises in the Nations League. Last night, of course, Denmark. We will tell you they're a good side there.
They are a good side,
Denmark beat France.
And France were ahead as well.
France, Saliba, a little bit at fault for their second goal.
Oh, really?
Little bit at fault.
Oh, well, he's been playing well.
He had only
by
just
all
come
accounts.
on in the
Well, he's
second
been
half.
playing well by all accounts, so you know.
The only person not
Mistakes
singing
can
God
happen.
Save the Queen there was the Scouser. Do you reckon that's on purpose?
Say that again.
So the only person not singing God Save the Queen... Oh, no, he's singing now, sorry.
He's singing. Connor Cody.
You
No,
can't
Trent,
find any.
Trent.
Oh, Trent.
All right, thanks.
It's Declan Rice is singing it. There you go. 2 West Ham players. He was there hugged up with
He's bowling,
Hugged
yeah.
up.
Bowen.
Jared Bowen.
Must be
Right,
close.
let's get. I can't see the poll. I want to see the result of that Declan Rice poll.
It's going to be low, Robbie.
60% no.
Huh?
Oh, it's not as low as I thought.
60% go for.
No.
Oh, 60% say he's not world class.
And 40%.
You'll all eat
60%
your words
say he's not
in the
world
future.
class.
You'll all eat your words. I look into that camera. You'll all eat your words. Believe me.
I rate him. I rate him very highly.
I do as well.
You get a vote from me.
They're just jealous because they don't play for their club. They all want him.
That's the other 1,200 of you voted in that as well.
Wow.
By the way, that's the thing. If he was playing for Arsenal, Chelsea,
Manchester City.
Man United,
Manchester City.
I mean, I think he
Liverpool.
would be perfect for Man United. Perfect. I'm surprised actually that they're not trying to come in
Yeah,
and
because
get
they know they can't get him, that's
I
why.
think that's where they'll end up.
You reckon? You'd let him go there? Or would he go abroad?
That's not my choice.
No, I mean,
I
West
wouldn't
Ham
let
would
him
let him go there. No, I think he'd go. I think if he leaves, he's going to go abroad. That's what I personally think.
I hope he does.
You know, I can't see him playing against West Ham in the Premier League. I can't because it's too many times it's happened for West Ham.
what?
Too many times it's happened.
Yeah,
So
but
they
it's just because
have
West
the chance
Ham,
now.
Unfortunately,
You have
the
no
size
choice.
of the club, they do end up losing those type of players.
I think West Ham will sell him abroad. That's what I think.
I don't.
I don't
I
think-
don't think he'll
No,
end
he's
up
going
abroad.
somewhere
He'll end up over here
I think so. And I think Declan Rice won't want to play against West Ham.
because he'd be very, very expensive.
Yeah, but he brought
He won't be as expensive next year.
Look,
Well,
have a year left.
He'll have 2 years technically, but
Still be like
I
70,
think
80 million
there's
quid.
an agreement, yeah, that he's
Really?
going to go. I don't think he'll move for less than 100.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
that's
the Hungarians and the England players there just slapping hands out. What kind of thing's that?
Rice looks like he's got Tourette's there.
He is a laugh as well. I like Rice. He's like
He's a good character.
he's a character, isn't
Yeah.
he? He's a real character. Apart from Ty, you don't see that, do you?
I know you're going to bring that up.
Don't want to talk to him no more just because he had an argument with Eddie.
Did I say that? You're
Sonic
such a
says,
troublemaker.
Man United fan here.
Sonic.
The thing is, I'm not too sure we would pay £100 million for him.
Yeah,
Declan
right,
Rice
okay.
is on
Paid
about.
£100 million
Okay.
for Paul
Instead
Pogba.
of using that budget,
Exactly.
just to buy more players.
Yeah, they say that. They
Bought Pogba for
exactly. They
ages.
say that.
Pogba
97,
at United was a
wasn't
flop, wasn't
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know if he was a flop. Maybe.
he? Yeah. What did he do good?
Yeah, but well, maybe for
What would
Manchester
you give him
United-
out of 10 his time? I asked this to
I don't know.
yesterday. His time at Man United, what would you give it out of 10? He
One.
was-
No, I'm only kidding. I don't know. Manchester United fans will be able to say. I just think it's the Manchester United system. It's a Manchester United team because he wasn't like that before he came.
No, I think he was a flop.
So,
I think he gets, for me, a 5.
yeah, that's
average.
what I gave him. 5.
Average at best.
Talking of that, Harry Maguire in the team today. It's had an
Yeah.
absolute nightmare of a season,
Yep.
but still starts for England.
Well, he's not going to. But Gareth Southgate's not going to drop him, is he?
Why not? If you're
Because-
if any other player not playing well, you don't get in the team, do you?
Because if he drops,
There's
him,
other players that are not playing,
yeah,
that
like
have been
who?
dropped.
Like who though?
Well, I'm
Who's
trying
the
to-
captain?
Is it Harry Kane?
Kane, yeah. Who's the vice?
Who's not playing off the top of my head?
That's been
Rashford.
dropped.
Rashford's not plays for the same team, Man
That's
United.
true, that's a good
Rashford's
point.
dropped.
That's a good point. It's a very good.
You could argue that the two of them have had equally bad
Sancho.
seasons.
Sancho.
Sancho's dropped. Man United player as well.
That's a good point.
They've both had terrible seasons, so has Maguire. How comes he's playing?
That's a very good point. To be fair, it's a very good
And then
point.
you've got guys like Tamori, who've been
Fikayo.
just won the league. Tomori with AC Milan.
AC Milan,
The only thing I would say about
There's options.
we're not as blessed in defence as we are.
Tomori.
attack.
I just said Tomori.
Yeah, you know, I'm just
Fikayo.
saying we're not as blessed. We've got a lot of attacking options. a lot.
Tomori, John Stones,
No, I understand, but for experience,
Gay, as Kane's looking at me over there, Gay.
yeah, but for
Palace.
experience, I
Yeah.
think he brings experience with him.
He does.
He's played in major
he's
tournaments.
been
You
rubbish this season,
You look
hasn't
at this team here that we've got here. There's a lot of players that have not played an awful lot of games for England.
Tomori's injured at the moment. That's why he's. But still, Maguire has been crap this year, hasn't he? Let's
Yeah,
be
it's
real.
been terrible, awful. I think he would benefit from a move of the new manager might benefit him. But I said to my guys, if we could somehow sign Harry Maguire,
Yeah.
he'd turn into a top player again.
He'd be better at another club. That's
Yeah.
what I think as
David
well.
Moyes would
Interesting.
turn him into a top
Yeah.
player.
Sonic says 5 out of 10 for Pogba. United's spell. Just hope United don't make the same mistakes. We keep letting clubs bully us into paying ridiculous fees.
Really?
Pogba and Maguire are two.
Well, I don't know if they get bullied. I think they want to pay those prices.
And
So-
Real Madrid 14 UCLS says latest rumour Mourinho to PSG. Mourinho will whip that club into shape
Yeah,
and provide discipline.
well,
Mbappe
I don't think
will
so.
probably veto the move though.
I don't.
Mbappe's got to sign the papers, man.
They want Zidane is who they really want.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't think so. I don't think so. Why would PSG want Mourinho?
Well, he's had a good season, Mourinho. He just won a trophy.
He has.
All the English players took the knee and we kick off and here we go.
He did. Yeah. No, he did.
Here
but
we go. Hungary are a decent side,
Mourinho's
by
a
the way.
troublemaker. They
They're
are.
a decent side. They've given England issues before, but
Go on.
oh, this is
Issues. That's a suit. That's a
loose ball there for Bowen to run. I really do think Bowen could.
I bet he scores one today.
Giant.
I hope he gets a full game.
Huh?
I hope he gets a full game.
A full game.
A full game, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take him off after a while. And Wenzel says it's time that Ty gets his own show on the DR channel.
Well, that's very kind of you, Wenzel.
Are you
That's
trying to
very
get us
kind of
taken down?
Yeah, what do you mean? Why would he get taken down? What are you talking about? Why would he
Dana
get
says
taken
the
down?
Ty show.
The Thai show. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Give me some ideas then. If you want him to have a show, give me some ideas of what the show would be about.
Yeah.
I can think of one show like
Go on.
get his, you know, like those shows where you do unboxing.
Boxing.
Unboxing. You know when you open like new
Oh yeah.
gadgets and that.
Oh
you-
yeah.
You unbox like 5 of the latest headphones.
That's a channel, that is.
You can have
a whole
like
channel.
Beats, Bose.
Yeah, test them out.
As long as I can keep them.
And the
that's
Arsenal,
cool.
Arsenal home brand.
Arsenal what?
The Arsenal home brand ones.
That'd be all right as long as I can keep them.
Adidas, if you're watching, please send him some headphones. I know you make headphones because I've got a pair of Adidas headphones for the gym. Send him a pair of personalised Arsenal headphones, please.
that would be
If there's
great.
anyone from Adidas watching, please. Because I'm
That'd be
sick of
great,
seeing the
thanks.
ones that he's got on already.
Well, I haven't got any.
Where
He
they
broke
gone?
it. He
They're
broke
broken.
them, innit?
Adidas, please. Sort him out.
That'd be great. That'd
We
be
are
great.
Reds2308 says a weekly rating of referees in the Premier League. I think we know what the results will be in that every week.
Predict-
And that's not a bad shout though. Someone
weekly
else
rate-
has said that. If
a weekly
if
rating
it's
of
Sanmi,
fans.
he goes ref review.
VAR as well. A weekly. How about a weekly rating of fans as well? Because I sit next to away fans, don't I? So I could give them a ratings out of 10.
The Taiwo show.
Coming forward.
The Taiwan
DJ
show, I like
Arthur.
that.
Oh,
He's dropped
oh,
it.
when he spilt that there, Pickford.
I like that.
That was a straightforward shot at him and he spilt it. That's Pickford, you know, he's prone to do those sort of things. Here comes England on the attack again. Be interesting to see how Trent Alexander-Arnold performs for England. He hasn't really been preferred much by
Southgate.
but noticing that they're playing this sort of three at the back system today,
Yeah.
and that's where Trent, you know, really does come into his own. You know, because he can bomb forward.
Yeah.
Hungary have not beaten England in their last 15 attempts
Okay.
since the 1962 World Cup.
Wow.
So we've
Famous last words.
got a great record against them.
That's amazing. That's absolutely.
Go on, give it back to him. Over the top, over the top,
There's
over
a
the top.
chance here.
Too late.
Justin on the ball, but he's beaten.
James.
Dispossessed.
God, he's a size that guy, isn't he? Who's that?
Yeah, Justin.
Oh,
No,
wow.
The
he's
guy's up
Justin.
against.
Yeah, look.
He is, isn't he? He's a big guy.
Wow.
A big
Oh,
shot.
he did well. He came back at him well.
Good.
This is good. Harry Kane's in
Reminds
there.
me of Kerr.
Where?
Or
He's going to strike. Oh, that's unlucky.
that's the one area of Harry Kane that if he had that pace, you saw there when that ball was played to him, a quicker player. But that's where he just doesn't have pace, does he?
This is the Henry
Well,
position, I call this, because
Yeah,
he's so
he's
good
got
at
everything
opening-
else in his game,
Yeah.
but he ain't got pace.
Well,
If he-
apparently,
Henry gets in that position there. He rolls a
Yeah.
defender and then
Yeah.
bang, that goes
Yeah,
in the far
yeah.
corner.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
he was the best
He
at
was-
that.
he
Man.
he was, but then apparently that's not a problem because Kane apparently has got everything. So people reckon
He is
They
good.
got Whammy Sammy.
he's good, but he hasn't got pace.
Ty show has to be the eating food while talking show.
Yeah, you could do a food review.
Javin
food
says
review.
Ty should do a show where he insults smaller clubs and great managers like Mourinho and
Well,
Allardyce.
Mourinho,
about how Arsenal's
Mourinho is a
problems are on
disgrace.
VAR.
Mourinho is a disgrace. Colchester United are nobodies. How about that? All right.
What?
I said Colchester
Ty
United
World. That's
youth
what the
team.
show should be.
Yeah, that's right. Colchester United youth team who try to open their mouths are disgraces and nobodies. Get back in your box.
This flitted from one bit to the next.
You know, because they said that.
I don't know
Because
what's going on.
they said that should be my show. I always do that anyway, so it's not nothing new. He insults Mourinho because who's Mourinho insulting?
Denzel Roberts says Ty's disgrace line.
Disgrace line.
People ring up on the disgrace. Always
Go on, son.
It's a Bowen.
Go on.
Oh, he got. I thought you should have. We get a shot off or something there, innit?
I've got to say with Jared Bowen as well, he's so honest as well, which is amazing. He really is honest.
Honest, he dived that time when we played against West Ham.
No, he didn't.
Remember that time?
He didn't
Definitely
dive.
didn't.
He could have got Aaron sent off.
He should have been sent.
He
off.
could
No,
have got
he
Aaron sent
dived
off.
that day, remember
He didn't
that?
dive. He didn't
He
dive.
did.
He didn't
He
dive.
dived over his leg, otherwise he wouldn't have been
He
playing
got
today.
booked.
He got
Ty
booked, but I don't
versus
know if
KG show says Khaled.
Well, give me someone that can keep up with KG.
Nikolai says
finish KG.
Ty's popcorn challenge. How many bowls can he eat?
10.
No, I know you could.
No, I'm
To be
kidding.
fair, I'm ploughing for it today. He ain't even touched it yet. He ain't
No,
got his
'cause
hand gel.
I need to get some hand gel, that's why.
Have you got any? Where's that stuff that I bought? It's over there.
Is it?
Yeah, the
Laura
spray.
says, does Ty rate Tony Cruz? He's world class. Oh, you didn't get your hand gel?
No.
There's
Tony
a spray
Cruz.
over there. It's a black
Of
bottle.
course, Tony Cruz with Real Madrid.
That's back antibacterial.
Tony Cruz with Real Madrid, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course I rate him. Why wouldn't I rate him? What are you talking about? Of course I rate Tony Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nicky.
Johan
you.
United says,
Thanks.
Ty reviewing Nigerian food.
I don't really need to because I eat Nigerian food. Thank you very much.
You can review it though, can't you? Surely.
I can review it, but what's there to review?
Being
Our food is the
vegetarian though, so half of it you wouldn't be able
best.
to review.
Pescatarian.
What's a pescatarian?
That
You can
means
eat fish
eat
as
eggs
well.
and fish.
Oh, so you just don't eat pets? Is that pescatarian?
Pescatarian.
No, that's Zumapatarian.
Zoopatarian.
No, you didn't get that, did you?
No.
Oh, my.
What is it?
It's,
No, you said
that's a
you don't-
terrible
He goes,
joke
well, you
from
don't
Robbie.
eat pets. I said that's Zumapatarian.
Can you? All right. Robbie, that is
He's doing his punishment, all right?
that is a that is a
Kurt
terrible joke.
Zuma. You know the interesting thing about that is that Kurt Zuma, he's got to do his
Thanks,
community
Kane.
service.
Community
Both
service, yeah.
him and his brother
Kane.
got the community service.
Thanks.
He done the kicking. He's still playing. His brother got kicked out of his team, didn't he?
Yeah, I know.
See,
Now how's that right?
it's not right. I said myself, and you can go back and check this if anyone disbelieves me. I don't think you should have played for a while.
You
No,
did.
I
you,
should've.
said, you said that. Oh, you said that you would have.
I would have dropped
You
it.
would have dropped him till the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that was right. And I think that would have been right. But
They didn't even drop him for one game.
no, he played every game until he got injured, which was only a couple of games after that, funny enough. See, I'm a pet lover, and I'm an animal lover,
Yeah.
and I don't like people that abuse things that can't fight back.
That's terrible.
So,
It's a bit like when people used to had a fight with Ty.
but yeah,
Say that again?
He says he don't like people who abuse things that can't fight back.
What are you trying to
He can, but he
What are you
can
trying to
fight
say?
back. He don't stop fighting
No,
back.
he's actually chatting back. I know about fight back.
But yeah, so I would have personally done that. But as a West Ham fan, I had to stand by what the manager done. They decided his punishment. It wasn't a punishment, and you have to.
All based on money, yeah. Because
Yeah,
they,
of
you
course
know,
it
he's the
is.
best
Yeah, of course
player,
it is.
best defender they've got, earning a lot of money. They didn't, you know. Whereas you contrast that with his brother.
And he's only
at
just
a
gone
small
to
club,
court.
threw him out.
Sunderland kept on playing Adam Johnson. I'll just leave that there until his court case. Go on!
Oh, he's Bowen. Oh, that's a good block. That's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, but they carried on playing him, Robbie, until his court case.
Well, you are. Yeah, I guess you are innocent until proven guilty. I noticed that since that, when there's been cases like that, that don't happen no more.
No.
You know, we see with Mendy, he got another charge this week. Mendy, what is he on?
You got Mendy,
You know?
you got Greenwood.
Still,
you know,
we've still got Sigurdsson. How long's that been going on? Sigurdsson.
That's a whole year. That's a whole season.
Crazy. But you notice none of them have been able to play since that whole Adam Johnson thing, you know, so.
No.
Right, corner to England. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a good delivery, but dealt with by the Hungarians. Rodney Francois says, why is it different, Robbie? Listen.
Yeah, it is different.
It's different. Come on, kick in a cat, which is disgusting, in comparison to rape. Come on, it's different.
Rape.
In my opinion.
You're talking about
it's
rape,
different.
paedophilia.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
suspected rape, by the way, suspected.
Alleged, yeah.
Alleged.
Yeah. Alleged. But
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a lot different.
right, here comes Bowen again. He's seeing a lot of the ball, Bowen.
Not that kick in the cat.
Declan
It's not
Rice.
bad, but those are just
Maguire?
more serious
Here's
charges.
Maguire. Look how far forward he is.
Allegations and charges.
It's all England at the moment.
The Hungary defending
Nice
well.
ball there
Like
by
a
Harry
great ball.
Kane, swung over to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and that was Bowen again. He's seeing a lot of the ball. Bowen with a shot, just
everywhere.
couldn't get
See,
a lot on it.
10 minutes, he's seen the ball the most, I'd say. He's getting involved. He's trying to get the touches in. He's trying to get himself. He's got something to prove. He wants to prove.
Oh, not a bad effort. If he'd have buried this as well.
That looks
He's
good,
involved
doesn't
in the game, though, isn't he?
Alexander-Arnold wearing a number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to see that 66, wouldn't you?
Would you take?
Yeah. Lewis Brown says Bowen will score today.
I think he might. Definitely.
And Robbie, your thoughts on finalism? Says
Yes.
Joshua.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
there's a
ball.
great ball there. It's the Hungarians
it's
cleared off the line.
That was a fantastic
Nearly a goal for
ball.
Hungary.
Connor
Cleared
Cody.
off the line by Connor Cody. It was a fantastic ball in. And it was that guy Soblozley.
Look at that first time
What
ball.
a
Wow.
cross that was. And you know
Really
what?
unlucky.
Pickford done well.
He did.
Even though it kind of went through his legs, but he did well to just
So did
put him
Connor
off.
Cody as well. Look at
Made
Connor
himself
Cody.
big.
Look at where Connor Cody is.
Cody's done well on the cover. Warning for England, despite England dominating the game, the real big chance they're falling to Hungary.
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie, what's your thoughts on that then? Finalissimo. I never even knew there was a game finalissimo.
Yeah, I think they used to play it years ago, and
What
then
is
they
that,
stopped.
like the European
Basically, it's
versus
the winners of the Euros
And the Copa
versus
America.
the winners of the Copa America.
And it's at Wembley as well.
Yeah, and
Which is
then
interesting.
Argentina absolutely destroyed Italy.
Yeah.
3-0.
Was there a crowd though? I'm wondering, was there a crowd? Because it wasn't really advertised.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Here
Was it
comes Hungary coming forward
Behind
again.
closed
Hungary
doors.
on the attack.
Ooh, Hungary are going forward now.
Looking dangerous at the moment, Hungary, but well.
I don't mind them like best of the best tournaments though, to be honest. You know,
Nah,
like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
like,
Comments are grilling you for your eating.
My pronunciation of Soblozley.
no, for his eating, he's
Yeah, geez. It says, this comment here from Madara says, please don't feed Thai. What, you like when you go to the zoo,
What are you
innit?
talking about?
Don't feed the Thai.
What are you talking about? About an animal or something? About don't
Yeah,
feed
the way
me.
you're eating, yeah. Until you can hear him, if you're listening to the mic. Listen, I can hear it from over here.
Okay, I'll be quieter.
Ty, stop chewing loud.
Jesus.
Do you know the secret? Keep your mouth closed. That's true. There you go.
He only just learnt that. My mum
How
taught
old
me
are
that when
you?
I was a little youth.
52.
And you don't know how to eat.
What can't I eat? Well, are we meant to be talking?
Don't eat and chat at the same time.
But are we meant to be talking though? We're meant to be talking, aren't we?
Well, don't eat.
We do everything here, man. We do the football. We talk about eating manners. All of that.
Good man, Robbie. Always giving Ty a free meal.
Well, this ain't a meal, mate. This might be a meal for you. This ain't a meal.
Stop
This is
smacking your lips, says Mark.
Oh, shut up, you mug.
That's not very nice.
Who is that?
Shut up, you mug. You get him to you. One day one of these guys will be outside waiting for you, you know that?
Why would you always say that though? Why do you always say that?
Are you scared that one day there will be?
I'm scared for them, yeah.
I'm here, don't worry, I'll walk you out.
No, Nick, I'm scared for them, yeah.
We'll help you out.
Help me out.
No, we'll help them out.
Really? That's nice, isn't it? Charming. Robbie, you're such a troublemaker. You're such a troublemaker. Mason Mount.
Mason Mount's been quiet in the game so far, hasn't he? He's hardly touched the ball.
I don't rate him for England playing on a wing, you know.
Nah,
No.
it's not really his position, is it?
I prefer Grealish there, to be honest.
Again, the Hungarians coming forward. They played that early ball again, but
That number 9 is good.
That's a really good ball again.
He's good at number 9.
again, they're trying to swing it in all the time now, don't they? First time.
Armenia have beaten the
another dangerous
Republic of
ball.
Ireland.
What's happened to the Republic of Ireland, man? They've really gone down, haven't they?
Since Jack Charlton left.
You know?
Yeah. It's Jack Charlton, isn't it? When he was
Again, Hungary
when he
coming
was there,
forward
they were
looking
incredible.
dangerous again there.
But they've never been
That
able
was
to.
Declan Rice who missed that tackle there. The world class. You know, that weren't too world class, Nicky. That tackle that he missed there. But anyway, again,
Right,
Hungary on the
they're all
front
due a
foot.
mistake. Come on.
Exactly.
Swung over. Again, dangerous.
Trent get caught in out defence.
Looking a little uncertain at the back there. It's a good little spell for Hungary. Good little spell for Hungary.
The size of their guys
Pedro
in there,
says, Casemiro, don't miss those, mate.
I'm sure he has.
And Zaire says, tie out it acting like a squirrel. Big up.
You should.
Sorry, you saying?
Takes one to know one, doesn't it?
It looks like they're targeting the back post because Walker's there. He's quite small, isn't he?
Yeah, plus the three at the back, they're just swinging those balls in.
Not if Walker's small.
Anyway. Oh, that was a good ball forwards. Here's Bowen again. He's made it.
Wow.
Good done.
Well
Good
done,
play by
Bowen.
Bowen. He's won a corner. But that
See
was
what he
just
does
one
there?
ball over the top and
He just
Hungary were in problem.
He just makes sure he gets his body there because anything
Yeah.
hacking behind him, he's going to go to the ground. Look.
Big up Waxim, he says, Robbie, DR Sports feels like home. United fan here from India, in the US. Big up yourself, bro.
Well,
That's
nice.
how we want it to feel. This should be like it's at home because, you know.
Oh, that's really nice.
I wouldn't want to live with him. No.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't live with him, man.
What are you talking about?
Look still. I'm glad you've listened to Nicky though, and he's like closing his mouth now when he's eating.
Yeah, it's good, man.
You've discovered that that's quite a... Oh, chance for England. Oh,
That was Cody, I
I
think.
know they're really thank you, Robbie.
should have done better with that, shouldn't he?
I don't know. Over the top a little bit. Good delivery, though. Really good delivery.
Yeah, that's one thing. Alexander Arnold's delivery is brilliant. Kai says...
Oh, look, Southgate's dressed like me.
Evening, everyone. Can you remind Ty, please, that there are 2 West Ham players playing to Arsenal's none? West Ham's going to win the World Cup again.
Good evening. And what's that got to do with anything? Is that it? Is that all you got?
Oh, loose ball
mistake.
there. Here's a
Jude
chance.
Bellingham. Oh, Jude, come on, man.
Bellingham there could have had a shot, didn't he? He sort of bottled the shot, really. Tried to play it with him to Kane instead. Is Harry Kane on the ball now?
Brilliant ball.
Nice ball in. Justin nearly turned it into a good area. Good little interchange
interplay
there.
there, yeah.
It's tough.
Air Ace says Pulisic would have scored by now. He's obviously an American fan. I don't think so. Obviously, going to be playing against the USA in the World Cup. Looking forward to that. Messi FC says, Ty, what's your worst Nigerian jollof experience? You didn't really eat jollof over there, did you?
I didn't know. I don't think I've had one, to be honest.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
You didn't eat. I remember actually in Nigeria, you didn't eat a lot because your stomach was bothering you for after the trip.
A bit, but that was the seafood. That's why. That was the seafood. No, because it was. Remember, when we was at that fantastic restaurant, it's what you could get, isn't it? Remember, you had what did you have? You had jollof with that thing in it.
Jollof rice.
Yeah, but what is it with some hot thing in it?
Yeah.
What is it
I've
you
got
had?
the name of that meat.
Yeah.
You should know.
I don't eat meat.
Oh, I've forgotten it now. Anyway, Harry Kane coming forward again.
Get it across.
Out wide. Swinging a cross in. He's taken
Good
a
ball.
deflection. Chance!
Now,
Didn't really get a good head on that.
That was Mount.
But there's another chance there for England. They're knocking on the door.
apparently, Robbie.
But here comes Hungary coming forward again.
Apparently, according to
Nicked by Declan Rice. Now that was world class. The way he just got back at him there. Get in there, Nicky.
The thing is, he takes the ball off of people.
look what apparently he's saying.
Who?
I won't mention his name. A journalist.
Oh, at least
He reckons-
20,000
look.
kids, some booing the ref and England players when
Look
they
at
took
that.
the knee.
And if that's true, that's
I
disgraceful.
heard them booing.
That's
like,
disgusting.
Henry Winter.
Yeah, I heard them booing some
Henry,
people when
yeah.
they
You know what
came
he's
out.
So kids booing the players taking the knee.
Can you imagine?
Listen,
That's
Robbie, and I
disgusting.
mean this with the greatest respect. Kids are innocent and all that, but they only reflect what they see.
Yeah, well that's true. Yeah, I mean they get it. Their parents. It's passed down, isn't it? Sadiq says Ty Arsenal history, a show where Ty tells stories about Arsenal's glory days, would be educational for the new and young fans and would be fitting for Ty.
I think that might be an AFTV.
That'd be more of an AFTV show, not DR Sports.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be.
Here's one from Rodney Francois. He says Southgate is 100% overrated.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't think so.
know how you can say that. I think Southgate's still got a bit of learning to do. Absolutely.
Oh,
there's a foul there. Yeah, he's give it.
That's a yellow card as well. Yes, it is a yellow card because he was running through on goal there, Justin,
yeah.
and was cynically brought down. I really think Southgate gets too much stick. It's my opinion.
Look at England.
Taken England to a semi-final and a final.
Yeah, who couldn't get past the last 16 in the last 3
I'm
or
with
4
you,
World
Nicky.
Cups.
I'm with
He's
you. And
taken to a semi-final of a World Cup. Yeah, we should have beat Croatia. We should have beat them. You know what I mean? I think that was a missed opportunity. And he took us to the final of the Euros.
But we lost on penalties.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, we sack him. Sack him to bring in who? I don't understand, Southgate underrated, says Angad. I agree with
He's
you.
underrated.
Yeah, I think he's overrated.
I really do think it's a hard time.
I do as well. Listen, it's not good. Everyone's a great manager in retrospect, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know,
People say Nicky things like, yeah, but it's regardless of him. But he picks these players. And when he first came in, he was the one who brought in a lot of these youngsters into the team.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's a free kick swung in there by Bowen.
Terrible.
It's a bit terrible that. It was made in West Ham, that one. Anyway.
That was a hole coming out of him.
Ollie P, the whole. Ollie P says, love watching this channel on Don Robbie's empire grow. And production values increasing. The green screen effect put in Thai in Nigeria was believable.
That's really funny.
I like that one. That's good.
Don't give up your day job, mate, if you have one.
No, that was actually funny. Oh, big up yourself for that.
Don't give up your day job, mate, if you have one.
Ash says this 3 at the back system will get found out at the World Cup. Problem is, I can't see Southgate changing it if that was the case. So, no, but I think he's trying this out. Best to try it out now. You've got to have different systems when you're playing in the World Cup for different teams.
Just going back to the to that comment now, I was eating popcorn, so I couldn't butt him with the production value.
Whoop.
You've got a wonderful team working here that are responsible for all the production of this. Wonderful team.
Fantastic.
Great people, fantastic people.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're really good at their jobs.
Awesome.
Yeah, big them up. Yep. We got Haas. Zamir said, Joe, Hamir says, Thai supporting England in the World Cup because Nigeria are useless. The Eagles are a bunch of underachieving waste men.
Well, I don't think they're useless if they won the Olympics in 1996 after beating Brazil and beating Argentina. I don't think they're useless.
This team.
I won a
This
medal.
team.
I won a
They
medal
weren't
in
even born
1996. I don't think I could come with one now.
Say that again?
I said
This
I won a
team.
football manager.
He's on about 1996. He's on about this.
This team is not
current Nigerian
they're
team.
No, they're not useless. No, they're not useless.
They didn't make the World Cup though.
Yeah, doesn't mean they're useless, does it? Look, Italy didn't make the World Cup. Are Italy useless?
No, but they won the Euros.
Yeah.
You didn't win the.
No, but that doesn't mean they're useless. So that's ridiculous.
Anyway, we
underachieved, yeah, but doesn't mean we're useless. And I always want England to win anyway.
23 minutes gone. Corner to Hungary. Game's been kind of even. Hungary have had a few little attacks.
England finding their feet.
And Nathan says, is it just me that don't know how comes Maguire gets in the England team over Tomori? Southgate out. I think Tomori's injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tomori's injured, yeah.
I wouldn't say Southgate out though.
Because I would say this about Southgate as well.
We kept it in
He
there.
picks on form. Like mainly, you know.
Does he?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
You know,
Maguire wouldn't be in the team though, would he?
That's true.
No, I said mainly, but you know, he's not afraid to leave people out. He's not afraid to bring people.
Well, he's
for a
afraid to
game.
leave Maguire out.
But I think that's where we've failed before, and I think that's where we're doing a little bit better now. Is
What's a
because
great ball?
he's got the dressing room together.
Well, that was a nice little play there. What can England do with this? Mason Mount on the ball.
Good turn.
Can't go anywhere.
He's a bit fortunate to be. He has not really had a good season, was he, Mount? He's not
I like Mount. I do like
He's a
Mount.
good player. It's a bit
Mount's
of
a
an
good
average season.
Left wing for England, I don't think is his position, if I'm honest.
Troy Deeney versus Thai boxing match, says that guy Jacob. That's what he
Verbally,
likes to
all day. I'd knock him out verbally all day. Dini. Verbally, I'd knock him out all day.
This is England, says Robbie and Ty. Wouldn't you just love to have Harry Kane at Arsenal?
No.
So it looks
No.
like a little injury there to Justin, which is not great. Remember, he's a guy that suffered a lot of injuries. So not good to see him go down. He went down there. He's always not looking good when he's gone down without even taking. He signaled straight away to the bench.
Looks like a left.
Looks like some sort of muscle injury.
Yeah, like
and
a
he could
right
be
knee
going
or
off.
something.
Oh, damn.
Calf.
That's a shame.
Got to feel it for him.
Damn.
Only just, as I said, you know, he's been out literally for the whole season. But surely that's going to be him coming off. Or is he coming back on?
Should come back on, I think.
And begging for Wi-Fi says it's awful that the World Cup is held in the winter. I believe the Premier League title will be won next year based on whose squad is the biggest and is the least injured. And that's a great shout,
very good
because
point.
I was sort of saying this the other day when I was talking about Arsenal and the players they need. You need a big squad, don't you? You need a big squad now this year, because the season is going to stop in November and not start until, like, what, Boxing Day?
Yeah, it starts again about a week after the final, I think.
And if you've got a load of players that have gone to the World Cup, what are they going to be like when they come back?
So this is what I'm.
I mean, normally when they come back, even when it's a summer World Cup, even when they go on holiday after that, they still can't take them a little while to get up to speed, don't it?
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because I think it could be a poor World Cup as well, because seasons are going to stop and then they're going to go straight into a World Cup. And then they're going to go straight back to playing their league. And you're going to have players that are maybe got thoughts about the league in their mind. You know, during the summer, they've got a whole summer to recover. You know, once that
I
World
think
Cup's
it might
finished.
sort of.
But I think it could
Is
be
it
a
going to
poor
make the
World Cup.
league a bit of an anticlimax?
No.
Because the World Cup's such a big deal. Is it going to make it a bit of a different season that maybe
It will.
you might see a team that wouldn't normally win the league or wouldn't normally challenge him for the league, challenge?
Possibly.
You've got to, I mean, with the World Cup as well, I mean, they've changed the format of the whole tournament to accommodate it in being in Qatar. And if you're talking about things like racism...
Is that wrong for you?
Yeah, of course. But if you're talking about things about racism and diversity and inclusion and all that sort of thing, homosexuality is gay in Qatar. Being gay is banned. It's against the law in Qatar. You know, you can't be gay in Qatar, and it does. I don't think it sends the right messages out. You know, but they're wearing armbands. It's Pride Month. They're wearing multicoloured armbands and they're tweeting this. They're going to play in a tournament that is being gay is banned. It is against the law. I don't think it's right, Robbie. I don't think it's right, and I think and these are the messages that need to be. You know, look at this today. Been done for racism. They've got 30,000 people in their stadium. Yeah. It's not taken seriously enough. It's not taken seriously enough. There should be no loopholes. There should be no turn a blind eye to this, turn a blind eye to that. Human rights issues in Qatar.
Save.
Good save there by Pickford again.
Would be welcomed.
Hungary getting some bit of joy in behind there.
But they need to respect the nation's culture. That's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Look, during the press conference in Germany, May 20th, Emir of Qatar, Sheikh
said
Tamim bin Hamad said
LGBT visitors
will be welcome, but they need to respect the nation's culture.
Interesting.
Which is the nation's culture is based for that nation, as it is on many other nations in that part of the world, on religious grounds. That, you know, just like they have strict religious grounds on the way you dress and the way.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one as well, isn't it? Because you do want to spread the game around the world.
I think he's sending the wrong messages when these countries need to, like, you know, these cultures. He's saying about culture. Some of these cultures need to change. You know, they're set in the medieval. This country
does something like football go in there then, or there's a corner coming in. It's still kept alive there by Hungary. And they've won another corner.
But I would agree
or was that offside? Does football going to a country like Qatar help to change the attitude of the people or the people who run those countries?
No. Because, as you just said there, the Sheikh said, you've got to respect our culture. We ain't got to respect yours. That's my opinion. You know, if you want to open up your mind, you have to respect. It's respect. It's all about respect. And if you're saying, no, now you can come here, but you better respect us, he's basically saying, come here, but don't do none of that funny business. You know, how is it opening anyone's mind? He's saying, like, you can come, but I don't want to see none of that. It's not opening anyone's mind. It's like me saying, like, it's like, say something like Hungary hosting the World Cup and say, well, black people can come, but I don't want to see you in the stadium.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know, there's a lot of fronts, and you know, I do understand that, you know, the world is such a vast place that you know it's hard to teach the world to sing, isn't it? At the same harmony.
Different cultures in every world.
Yeah, there is different cultures, and I do understand, and it's going to take a long, long time, but they shouldn't be rewarding. They've had human rights issues there. There's people died there building the stadiums, like, and I'm talking about hundreds of and thousands of people that have died because of their human rights issues that they've got there with like working laws and things like that. It shouldn't be.
He's done it. He nearly got done there.
Yeah.
The Hungary player there hit it from far out.
I thought that was going
way beyond the halfway line, like what Rooney did all those years ago and Beckham, and he nearly done Pickford. If he'd have got that on target, Pickford was done. Want to hear from people in the chat. What do you think? Some really great points that Nicky brings up there. Mohammed says, Richarlison or Jesus? Also, do you think Gnabry is needed at Arsenal? Is it just a fan dream? Probably. Signing.
He's turned down 19 million euros.
He would be brilliant.
At Bayern, isn't he?
He definitely is.
I'd love him out of it, but
that's nearly £500,000 a week.
He doesn't need the money though, does he? That's why.
Not that far off that.
All I know is that USA will clap England if Harry Maguire is in the back line, says Dominic, of a back three. Really? Interesting. I don't think. Well,
with who? Pulisic.
Oh, it's a good run ever. Bowen played in, but again,
Unlucky.
Bowen is having a good half.
Bowen has been brilliant.
Nazmul says, don't disrespect Deeney. He will kill you verbally, Ty.
Yeah, that's what you think. I will just. He would never. Me. Dini could never kill me verbally. Never ever. He'd be finished. Even though I got to big him up on his show though, about Black History. That was wicked. Big him up on his show.
Who are we talking about? Troy Deeney?
Yeah.
Don Robbie, please tell Mr. Papa Smurf to stop chewing so loudly. It's disgusting. He sounds like a horse eating.
No, he's doing a good job, man.
He's quieting down now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
The
quieting
thing
down.
about it is that you should be ashamed that you watch cartoons because that's your intellect. But Papa Smurf is more clever. He's more clever than you. Don't even use his name in your thing.
They haven't made the Smurfs since about the 70s, mate.
Ooh.
They've had remakes.
Francis X says,
Yeah.
guys, English fans were booing, taking the knee during the last Euro all the time, even booing every single national anthem.
That's interesting.
Interesting how quickly English fans and the media forget that.
Forget
you know
that.
what?
Yes, that's
You
a good
make
point.
a very good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
They need to learn
You
as well,
make a
man.
very good point. We can be very hypocritical sometimes.
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Over here because, you know, that's true. Players were taking the knee, our own English players booing them, Saka and Sancho
Rashford,
and those
yeah.
guys after the final. Even the other day when we were talking about, you know, a lot of English fans were talking about all the trouble
Yeah.
at the finals of
Yeah.
in Paris, which was
Exactly.
disgraceful, saying that they should never be able to host it again. Look at the final of the Euros.
Yep.
That was bad as well. You know, so
Terrible.
we have to get our own house in order.
Yep.
No, I agree with that.
You know?
To be honest, I agree with that.
David Walsh says, can you tell Ty to stop chewing next time stop shouting next time he's on the overlap? Believe you me.
I won't stop shouting.
Do you know what? I don't know what I've done to offend Gary Neville, right? I went to the first overlap and he's never invited me back.
Really?
Yeah, he never invited me back. I've never got a phone call to say, do you want to come on the next one? It's been 4 since then. You've been on every single one.
No, I haven't. I didn't go on the last one. Before that one, people went on it.
Bob Marley says, Qatar has welcomed all no segregation. Don't be intimate in public, whether straight or gay. Millions have died due to the UK and USA human rights violations, he says.
No, I agree.
So what he's saying is they're saying you can't be intimate whether you're a man or
woman.
whether you're, you know, a gay couple or a straight couple.
Yeah.
Or this says Bowen played in again there.
But isn't it a free world? If I want to be intimate with my partner, obviously to a certain extent, if I want to kiss my partner, shouldn't I be allowed to?
But then don't you have to respect the country that you go
Country,
to?
yes.
If they say
Yeah,
to you,
but then
say
there's
to you-
countries there, Robbie, that make women
oh, again, another chance there for Hungary and he missed it.
walk behind the men.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is ridiculous.
India, I think.
Yeah,
India.
yeah.
But that's their culture.
Yeah, but that's not right though. I know.
That's not right to us.
No, but Saudi Arabia.
That's not right to us. That's their culture.
Yeah, but you're saying that, Robbie. I think it's Saudi Arabia or something, or when women have just learned how to drive. That to me, I don't want to diss anyone's culture, but that's ridiculous.
That's their culture.
Yeah,
That's their...
it might be, but to me, I'm not dissing any culture. I think that's ridiculous. Because why can't the women learn how to drive, but the men can? That doesn't make no sense to me. That's the thing. That's
It's another.
Empty bowl.
There you go. Look, Qatar Major General
that's
Al
Robbie's.
Ansari doesn't want supporters to bring LGBT plus flags into venues. He claims that it's not due to homophobia.
It's a good run here by Maguire, by the
he
way.
wants to protect them
It was a very good run by Maguire.
from, which is interesting.
But then he just ran out of steam at the end.
That's
He's
what
won
I
a
suppose.
corner. He's won a corner though. And Callum says, can you ask Ty to reply to my text? He ghosted me after he had a wonderful timeout. And he's also off that.
What?
Okay, I see what he's trying to do there.
What?
Romeo says, Nick comes from a culture that invited racism and hanged people until recent history. So he's no one to talk. Yeah, but that was then. Things have changed then.
But what is Nicky saying? I don't know.
These things take
What?
time and
But what is
education.
Nicky
They
saying,
do.
though? But he's not saying that's okay though, is he? But that doesn't make no
Listen,
sense.
I come from a place where in the 1980s it was rife.
Yeah.
Now I go back to my place now, and I'm proud to say that it's
Change.
It's changed.
Yeah.
Places
And
can
we go,
change.
and that's how quickly it can change.
Yeah.
With the right education, with the right messages and everything else. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is this a chance with football going there and the World Cup going there to kind
It
of
is.
change
I
attitudes?
think it is.
of course, yeah, it is, but
To kind of say to,
it all
you
comes
go
from
to
the
someone
top.
in place and they kind of say, oh, you know what, maybe we need to have a look at this again.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's starting to look a little bit outdated.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Yes, it's a good point.
G just says, with the World Cup approaching, do you think transfers will speed up so players can bed into the team and help get picked for the World Cup squads? Possibly.
Possibly.
Yes, good shout.
Gosh.
Is it too
Ferguson
much
era says, Taiwo,
Yes.
we ended your unbeaten run without Roy Keane.
Hold on, you mean the cheats? You mean you cheated? Don't say you cheated.
And James
The
says,
Invincibles who won the
would
league at Old
Ty
Trafford.
boycott Arsenal if they signed Mope?
Why would I boycott my team? That doesn't make any
Would you
sense.
You hate Mope, right?
I don't hate anybody, Nicky. I hate
No, you
violence.
okay, you
I hate
you
evil.
dislike,
but I don't
you
hate
dislike Mope.
I don't know him.
You call him a cheat. You call him.
Yeah, I called him a cheat. But
If he's signed for Arsenal, what would happen?
I wouldn't like it, but I'd have to support him. But when you're saying dislike, I don't know Mope to dislike him. I can only see. It's like Deeney. I don't even know Deeney. I can only dislike the actions.
I dislike Deeney.
I don't know them.
I did dislike him, but
I don't know them to say I dislike them. I can only say I dislike the actions because I don't know the people. So it would be unfair to say because I don't know them. But I don't like the way Mope carried on. That was ridiculous. It's really a disgusting and nasty way for a top professional to act. It was ridiculous. I can't
Anyway,
believe it.
Masood says, Saudi Arabia
Muslim
has
man.
the highest percentage of women entrepreneurs. Sorry, has a higher percentage of
Okay.
women entrepreneurs
Okay.
than Europe.
Okay.
But you won't hear about
Okay.
that because the media
And that's
won't listen to.
and that's a fantastic point. Yeah, no, and you're right. I agree. That's a very good point. That's a fantastic point.
And
Bob
S
Masood.
says, Nicky, calling the entire culture medieval is totally ignorant.
No.
This is how the British Empire started, people thinking that their culture is better than another.
no, I'm not saying it's better than another. I'm just saying that you know some of these.
Thank you.
I stand by it. I think
Some of them are.
the way that these people acted in the last game was medieval. That's what.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
stand by that. I'll take the one on the chin.
This guy Level Up says, is this a political broadcast or a football watch along?
Yeah,
It does tie in. You've got the World Cup. We're watching the international games. and you've got the
Exactly.
Oh,
World
we
Cup.
got Nicky Johnson here, you know what I mean?
No. The thing is, it's obviously a football watch along, but
No, but you
We
make some
can't-
great points, Nicky.
we can't ignore the outer
Yeah,
world.
you know the thing is, that's the thing about the World Cup is you go to different places around the
you
world,
see a
different
lot of cultures,
cultures,
yeah.
different. It
Different
is an
ways of
issue.
life.
It is
Yeah.
an issue. It's you know, somebody was saying to me the other day, you know, we're boycotting, like even in the World Cup and in the European games, Russia can't play. We all know the reasons why.
Oh
because
yeah, that's right.
He
Yeah.
goes, they're not the only country that have invaded countries and they're
That's
playing,
true.
Yeah, of course.
right?
That's
He
a good
goes, so he's like, how's that work?
That's true. That's a very good
So
point.
you know,
Yeah, it's a very good
That
point.
is very.
that's
true.
why a lot of sometimes people say, should we have politics in sport? But then sport is something that can change people's
is, and all-
attitudes, change people's.
It's hard. It's very hard to keep politics out of it. It's very, very hard to keep it out of it. However much you try, it's very, very difficult.
Anyway, back on the game.
Nothing's
It's
happened,
still-
by the way.
Nothing's happened. It's still 0-0. 4 minutes ago till half time. It's been a pretty even match so far.
Well, the best chance
both
have
teams
fallen to
have kinda
Hungary,
had
haven't they?
chances. Yeah,
The best chance of falling to Hungary,
yeah,
even though England have dominated.
They're a hard-working team, Hungary, though.
yeah. They are
Well
They
organised
are.
as well.
England been a little bit disappointing
Yeah,
up
but-
front, I think.
Yeah, but is that because Hungary have defended well and not allowed?
I
England
would,
to
see,
get to
I,
the
would, I would leave Bowen on and Kane, and I would have Mount off, and I'd bring Grealish on.
Anyway,
Or Saka.
Hungary coming forward again.
Or Saka. Just someone with a bit of pace.
Yeah.
Run at 'em.
Yeah, I know they kind of, to me, obviously, they're experimenting with this three at the back, but I don't think you need three at the back against Hungary. I'm sorry, I'd switch the system up a bit as well.
Armenia beat Ireland.
They beat Ireland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ireland have really gone down, man.
They have. Ever since Jack Charlton left.
Anwar says, should I go into someone's house, then do anything as I like? No. Just follow the rules of that country. It's not that hard. And Ryan says, Brighton have submitted a bid to sign Thai to partner Mopay up front.
Really?
100 million Nigerian nairas.
Really?
Really?
Really? I don't think.
Get a deal done.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Even if they wanted to be, which they wouldn't. I don't want to pay for Brighton. And next to Mopay, are you serious?
And Terence says, Thai thought hungry is a feeling you get when you haven't eaten.
But going back to that, you know, would you go into someone's house and then start doing as you please? If I went into someone's house and someone said to me, while you're here, you can't hold hands with your wife, and every time you know she can't speak, and every time you get up she has to be behind you, I'd say, well, fuck you, I will do what I want.
I'm sorry,
but
and then you get arrested in the house. Or
no, but I'm sorry, I don't know who that was. Unless I don't know the laws, isn't going into somebody's house burglary?
So no, if you was what he's saying is, if you was invited to someone's house,
okay,
would you go in there and start doing as you like?
Go by their rules.
Well,
it depends on the rules, doesn't it?
Because exactly.
And I'm not trying to be ignorant here, but I'm just saying, like,
this guy says no. Stephen says no. Steffi says no. Nicky, you should leave.
Yeah, exactly. I'd leave. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah,
my thing on Qatar, I'm not against them getting the World Cup, right?
No.
I think if the World Cup is going to be taken around the world, it's called a World Cup.
Exactly.
It's always in Europe.
Always.
Right.
And South America.
It's always in South America.
Hardly ever in Africa.
Right. Hardly ever. They had one. It was in South Africa.
Yeah, 2010.
Right. Doesn't really, you know. What about Asia? You know. What about going?
Has it been in Asia?
It has been
Korea,
Japan and
Korea, yeah. But what about, you know what I mean? It's not been in the Middle East before, has it?
No, it hasn't.
So if it's the World Cup, it should be in the Middle East.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, you know, it's unfortunate that it has to break the season up because obviously...
It's unfortunate, but that's
it's the only time of year they can do it because if we played it in the summer, it'd be 50 degrees. It'd be impossible to play.
And also, I think what it is as well.
But it is the World Cup. The whole world, not a European Cup.
Yes. And
it's the World Cup.
Yeah. No, you're right, Robbie. And also, what I think it is that we in Europe are so insular to have everything based around European football. Why should it be? Why should it always be based around European football? It shouldn't be. That's wrong.
That's why, you know, spread it around the world. But obviously, you know, I don't know. It's always.
I do understand. I do hear what Nicky's saying, but I also understand that, like you're saying, Robbie, if it's the culture of the country.
Anyway, it's half time.
I can see both sides.
It's half time and it is 0-0.
The referee's got a tattoo.
Fairly even. Huh?
You see the referee's tattoo?
Tattoo?
Yes.
I didn't notice that. King Bobber says, "We'll beat you in the next World Cup. We have front three of left backs: Tierney, Hickey, and Robertson." He's a Scotland fan. I don't think so. I don't think so. They were terrible the other night, Scotland.
I'm going to miss Will. And there's watching.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Would have loved to have seen Will on it. Maybe we could still invite him, but there will be
He'll
no
have to watch at the back.
They would have been in England's group as well.
I know, yeah.
And of course, there's the big game tomorrow: Wales versus the
Ukraine. Yes.
To see who makes the World Cup final. Who'll be in England's group, by the way.
Yeah, it will.
And I'll tell you what, Ukraine, they impressed me the other night. They were good.
They were very good.
They were very
Andrei
good.
Yarmolenko.
They were very good.
Yarmolenko, another West Ham doing it all. You know.
He's gone now.
He's actually left now.
Yeah.
But West Ham actually.
Yarmolenko, Zinchenko.
Yeah. Anyway, the score is 0-0. Let me give you some. Well, I haven't quite got the stats yet. So I'll just give you some other scores at half. Some other scores. As you said, Armenia beat the Republic of Ireland by 1-0. Finland are beating Bosnia and Herzegovina by 1-0. Luxembourg are beating Lithuania 1-0.
Okay.
And later on in this Nations League, Italy are going to be taking on Germany.
Oh, wow.
So some big games, but the first half, what do you made of it, Nicky?
Pretty poor, to be honest with you. I think Hungary have been a better team. We started well. haven't really created much since about 20 minutes. Just I think Hungary have had the better chances,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
Sorry?
Yeah, absolutely. I think England have dominated, but Hungary have had the more important, better chances. And if not for...
You'll have people, the other day we had like loads of people on the stream and then we had to reboot it. We did get them back again. It's just annoying.
But it takes time.
Sorry? Yeah. Told you, 1 second. That was about 5 seconds. 10, maybe 20. But listen, thanks for coming back. Ty's disappeared that. Where's he gone?
I'm going to get a glass, I think.
Glasses. Okay. Iluk says Arsenal aren't a Champions League team. They're an inconsistent joke of a club. Without the Invincibles title, you guys are nothing.
I'm glad you read that out while you weren't here.
I know. You would have went off if I'd have read that there. Oh, dear. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not been the most entertaining first half. That I'm a bit disappointed by England, man. I just changed that 3 at the back. It's not working.
You don't need to go 3 at the back again.
I think he's just like, it's an experimental thing, but...
Italy.
Yeah, it's not really worked for me.
Thank you, sir. What, are we having a Jameson's or what?
Huh?
No?
Jameson's.
Yeah, with that glass.
Obviously, other alcohol is available.
Yeah, where is it then?
Where's what? The glass?
The other alcohols that are available.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, what do you want?
No, I don't want a beer, man. Not yet. Not
Richard Blackwood.
Huh?
Wow, he hasn't changed, man.
He hasn't changed at all. Richard Blackwood, remember him? That was him. He's in
I saw
Hollyoaks.
him, he's in Hollyoaks, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's Hollyoaks, yeah. You're right, Nicky. He looks exactly the same.
Brandon says, Robbie, are you happy that Nottingham Forest are back in the Premier League next season?
Why are you asking him that?
I'm pleased for Forest.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'd like to see them big clubs come back up.
Yeah, I'm pleased for Forest. I stick to what I said the other day.
I knew it.
The referee, John Moss.
Oh, yeah.
The other day was, I'm sorry, he cheated Huddersfield out of. His decisions in that game were absolutely shocking. I'm glad.
It was.
I'm pleased to see
He's gone.
Nottingham Forest back. And I saw the other day actually that they vandalised his shop. Did you see that?
Really?
Hold on.
Not that that's right, but
They vandalised whose shop?
John Moss has got a record shop called
That's right. Yes,
Vinyl Whistle. And
That must have been Huddersfield fans.
it was. They vandalised his
Oh
shop.
no, that's terrible.
They vandalised his shop because they were so incensed.
You see, but this is the problem. Obviously, nobody can condone that. But this is what I'm saying about when things get out of control. Now, nobody can condone that. But when referees make mistakes, they must come out and say they're wrong. Because when you don't now,
Yeah, he'd be coming out every week though.
whatever.
It's a good job he's retired. He's awful.
No, but that's
I
imagine that's what
I
happened.
don't know what he was doing in charge of that. It's a big
Yeah,
game.
yeah, that was, and again, they gave him that last game basically as a like, oh, it's your last game, so we're gonna. And he was terrible. Francis X says people say keep politics out of sport. Should learn about history. Sport was always a way on how to spread an important message about things that matters. It's about starting a debate.
Yes, true.
And
Very good. Wow. I didn't realise that the listeners were that
H2,
intelligent.
he's trying to
Just
wind
talking.
everyone up, says he's trying to wind you up, Ty.
You can't wind me up.
Arsenal will get relegated next season. They're a joke of a club.
Hey, listen, if we get relegated, I'll give you £1 million. If we don't, you give me £1 million, or be quiet. All right?
Croddock says, how often are managers praised for creating a good environment? When I hear this, it's accompanied by a team that can't get over the line. Hashtag Southgate.
No, yeah. Well, also, I think
Stop this hating on Southgate, man. Honestly,
another thing with
do
Southgate.
you rate Southgate?
Yes, and people always.
Would you keep him?
Of course, and also people also forget that even off the pitch as well, the way he's led that England team and the way he's conducted himself and allowed the England players to conduct themselves is nothing short of amazing. That's what people forget.
For some of these people, right, we've tried everything over the years at England. We've tried foreign managers and bringing in Sven-Göran Eriksson, who was highly rated at the time. We brought in
Keegan, we
Capello?
brought in
No, it was the Italian
Fabio Capello.
Capello.
Capello. These were highly rated managers. He flopped. We were worse under them. We went with Allardyce. We've gone with all these different people. They've all been disastrous. Apart from probably Terry Venables, right? Bobby
Allardyce
Robson had a little, right?
Allardyce to Cook.
Right. But this guy's come in, and like Nicky said, he's got us to a semi-final and a final.
And
Well,
done
we-
it with so much humility and grace as well.
So what?
I don't know.
Why don't we go back to having Roy Hodgson? That's what we should do. He's retired, he's out of job. We'll sack off Southgate, we get Hodgson
Yeah,
back.
remember those eras and how bad we were. And one thing I've liked about Roy Hodgson, one thing I've liked about Southgate is the players, the young players that he has brought through and given a chance. Wouldn't have seen them under some of these other
I'm
managers.
saying they got picked on their name alone. Even under Hodgson, it was the same.
Yeah.
It was always reputation and name and never on form. Some of the listen.
Remember the last Euros when he had like Declan Rice Phillips in the midfield?
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I'm saying. Phillips had just broken into the England side. So
he
so
picked
Rice,
Phillips
really.
when Phillips were playing in the Championship.
Yeah.
But this is
I've
what I'm saying.
liked what he's done.
Even if Southgate did get set, say for instance we lost 10-0 to Hungary tonight and he got the sack, the future of England will be in good hands because he's given players chances that deserve chances, and they will be playing for England come rain or shine.
No, I like what he's done.
I think
like what he's done.
the problem is, it's not Southgate. The problem is he's done so well. How do you replace him? How do you replace a manager like that?
Well, listen, I'm not saying he can't be replaced, but I'm just saying
It's going to
that,
be very difficult to
I
replace him.
just think people are a bit too hard on him. That's
Yeah,
my
they are
opinion.
too hard. They are too hard.
We've turned down every avenue managerially. We've turned down every avenue, and he's worked.
He's worked.
And then all of a sudden, you want to get rid of the man that worked. You want to see some of the eras we had before. You know, when they're talking about working under Capello, and I don't know whether you've ever heard of the Ben Foster on podcasts and things. Ben Foster's he was like, he didn't want to let him go for the birth of his baby and things like that. Like,
Really? Is that what Ben Foster said?
tyrannic.
That's interesting.
You can't, you can't be a manager that has no human side to you now. It doesn't work like it used to, you know.
Just fair enough. But then having said that, though, Capello's a winner, though, to be fair. He might not win England, but he won a lot at AC Milan.
James says, Robbie, you must stop spending peas on feeding Thai. Dr. Food Bank, he says.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, it's time for you to go to bed.
Who
now.
refilled
Good
your
night.
bowl?
Kane.
And TPH says, don't make bets, Thai. Remember your £1,000 bet.
I'll say it again.
Now that is
If
true.
you
You haven't paid that £1,000.
If you didn't
No,
hear me-
hold on.
If you didn't hear
Hold
me,
on.
I will say again.
Hold on.
If we get relegated, I'll owe you £1 million.
You
If
paid
you
that
don't owe
grand?
me £1 million.
Have you
Who'd
paid
you
out
owe
that money?
£1,000 to?
What money?
That bet that you lost on air.
What bet?
You know what bet we're talking about.
I know
Have
what
you
you're
paid that
talking
up?
What was the bet?
I know what you're talking about.
What was the bet?
He said that he hadn't said something. What was it again? It was. What was it?
I said something that I did say. Yes, I owe Jason £1,000. Okay?
What was it again? What was it?
It's about saying Invincibles or something. The quadruple or something.
Yeah, something like. Yeah, he said something like. He didn't say Arsenal could do the quadruple or something like that, right? And he said that.
Oh, and they went back and he did say it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
I
he
saw
goes.
that.
He'll give £1,000. They went back and found
Yeah,
it.
Jason found it.
Now, have
I owe
you
Jason
paid up?
£1,000.
Right, the guys in the production team just sent a message. They said you owe the whole production team £1,000.
No, I don't. I owe
Now, when are
Jason.
you going to pay that up?
I owe Jason.
Well, Jason is, the head of the production team, so
He's going to share
just
it
pay
out.
them up. They share it up, innit?
I owe Jason.
Anyway, we've got
I'm
a
gonna
poll
pay-
up.
Are you going to pay
I'll
it?
pay Jason soon. Yeah, of course.
When are you going to pay it?
Soon.
When?
Soon come. Soon.
Right, there's a poll up anyway. Is Gareth Southgate the right manager for England? Poll up now. Vote right now.
If you vote no, I don't know what you're thinking, man. And if you vote no, tell us why you voted no. Give us a reason for why he's not and who is.
Well, they obviously think there's a better manager.
Who?
Yeah, if you don't think Southgate's the right man, let's hear from you.
I don't think there is.
We're opening up the debate.
I don't think there's a better
Yeah,
manager.
give me an alternative,
Exactly.
and then we'll talk.
And Will Stewart, THFC, we know what that means. Rad says, ask Ty if top 4 is still on. He never answered my question from the summer.
I'll ask you, are you going to win the league? Are you going to win a trophy? Is winning the trophy on? That's my question to you.
And Vince says,
Right.
I like Ty, a true fan, fiercely loyal. And a quick take,
like
Don,
you too, thank you.
Camboris or Haney for tonight's fight, says Reds 2308. That is going to be a good fight. I'll go maybe Cambosis because he's at home and he was so impressive in his last one. Cyrus says, Nicky, big fan of West Ham Fan TV.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. You and your boys are very authentic.
Thank you.
That's
thank you.
nice.
And right, I'm still looking for, let's get some comments about Southgate.
And that's, Robbie, remember, is Southgate the manager, not the actual place, the manager.
Anton says, I think there are managers out there who can bring more out of the team. Don't get me wrong, he's done well and taken England to a final, but I think to get to the next step, a fresh face is needed.
Like who though? Like who?
I think he's learning, isn't he? Semi-final, final.
He's done really well.
And
if
AW
we go
says,
that far
Southgate
again.
has done a good job, but will he ever win us a title with this generation? Or will it be another wasted opportunity?
Well, I thought England were very unlucky.
I think Southgate has made this generation.
Yeah.
We had a golden generation of world-class superstars who did nothing, absolutely nothing, in any tournament. Their egos wouldn't let them play together, and he's bonded the changing room. You see them now when they go into training now.
Yeah.
When they're arriving at the training grounds, they all like each other. They all
You're happy to be there.
happy to be there with each other.
Montessor Air says Southgate not good enough for even Norwich. This is the best group of players England will ever have in a generation, and he's playing part of the bus football.
It's not even the best group of players we've had in my generation.
No, I don't know about that.
He's put it together like
So
you
you're
said.
telling me this generation of players, right, as they're hard-working and they're really good, they're better than, let's go through them, right? Rio Ferdinand, Sol Campbell, Ashley Cole, Gary Neville, Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes, Beckham,
Gary Neville,
Alan Shearer,
John Terry.
Bukayo Saka's coming on. Coming on for
Justin.
James Justin, so that means looks like he's going to play as a left wing back. So Bukayo Saka
Come on, Bukayo.
onto the pitch. By the way, there was 1,000 votes in that Saka debate. Sorry, Saka. Saka on the mind now. He's come on.
Southgate.
In that debate about Gareth Southgate, and 60% say no. He wouldn't make a good manager. 60%.
Crazy.
Don't rate him.
No, I think that's harsh.
I think that's crazy.
60% say he's not the right manager for the job. Interesting. Anyway,
And we cane the media for doing this, and we're doing it ourselves.
But who is the
Chris
right
MD
manager?
says, I feel Southgate's team selections are too pragmatic. Why don't we get Potter out of Brighton? Good manager, Potter, but would he do any better? We don't know.
Maybe the next England manager.
We'll miss Southgate once he's gone, says Vince.
Yes.
I agree.
100%.
And Timor says 60% actually want to win something.
Really?
We've never, Robbie, we've never been closer.
Yeah.
Apart from when we won it, we've never been closer to winning something. Never. It took us the closest that any manager since Alf Ramsey to winning something. How can you say they want to win something? Did we want to win something with Sven? Of course we did. Never got nowhere near it. Did we want to win something with Capello? Of course we did. Never got nowhere near it.
Yeah, and I mean,
It took us the closest.
you know, nowhere near. We were playing with those managers. We weren't even getting out of the group. We were barely qualifying.
Everyone speaks about Robson, you know, the England manager,
God rest his soul.
so highly of him. He reached the World Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
What, Southgate done that in his first tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I find it bewildering.
Sages says, why are you so excited about Saka? Laugh out loud. He isn't good.
Because he's one of
you
the best.
Arsenal players brainwash
Because one of the
him
best.
to make you think
Because
he's
one of the best.
Why is he playing there?
Because one of the best. That's why. Because one of the best.
I'm going to change that guy's name to Hater every time I see him come up.
Probably a Tottenham fan.
Someone sent in a super chat that Chris George is explaining how you owed £1,000. Someone sent in a super chat to Ty saying, "Are you sure you didn't say that Arsenal could win the quadruple?" Ty said 100%. Then he said he'd give £1,000 if
you can find it.
Could find it whilst denying it.
And Jason found it.
We found it.
And Jason found it.
When you paying it up?
Huh? What's that?
When you paying it?
Soon. Come
No,
on.
seriously, you've got to pay debts, man.
Soon. Debts.
It's a debt.
Don't.
In front of millions of
Robbie,
people.
don't let me choke, man.
Here comes Hungary coming forward again.
Robbie is funny, man.
Some dodgy defending there by England.
Listen, superstars like you won't miss it, man. That'll make a big
I don't know about
difference
that.
to Jason, you know what I mean?
Superstar, I don't know about superstar lucky.
Are you going to pay it up or not?
Yes.
When?
Robbie. Soon come, I told you. Soon come.
Within this month.
I don't know about that.
Within this month?
I don't know about that.
I don't know, the season tickets.
Within the next 2 months.
2023.
No, you got to give it to him by the end of the season, man.
That's shocking.
Yeah,
That is absolutely
it's a
shocking.
bet, and he's going to give these guys a good night out, I'm sure.
Give up. Boy.
Pay up, man.
Installments.
You're
One
lucky.
pound-
Pay up.
one-
That was a great
one
tackle
pound a
by
year.
Declan Rice.
I can pay installments. £1 a year.
Debt collectors.
Yeah, let's get some.
We'll get the debt collectors round.
That program is serious, you know.
Get some debt collectors. You know, the only ones who mate,
What?
pay up next week,
Don't
mate.
pay you, take it away.
You mean like
They'll take your
break your legs,
headphones,
mate.
man.
Ooh, just wide there by Hungary again.
what are you trying to intimate?
Don't pay up, mate. Break your legs, mate.
No, they're going to come round, man. They're going to start taking all your Arsenal gear. They'll take your season ticket.
Yeah.
I don't have a season ticket. I wish I did.
Of course you've got a season ticket.
I haven't.
Alan Joe says, "Why is Ty laughing?
Because it's funny.
Welshing on a bet is as low as it gets. Disgraceful.
Because it's funny. Because it's funny.
Disgraceful.
Because it's funny. I think it's funny, okay? I think it's funny, all right? That's why I'm laughing. Because I think it's funny, all right? About why am I laughing? I can laugh about what can't I?
Finding Team OFC said, looks like 40% were drinking from Ty's water bottle after the bowl.
Really? Well,
So he was
so you drink. So then basically you was drinking protein water then, because that's what's in my water bottle. That's what you was drinking. Because I don't drink alcohol.
Lee Antonio saying England don't know how to keep possession. They haven't kept possession very well in this game at all. You make a very good point there.
Yeah, but you've got to give Hungary credit because Hungary defended well.
Yeah, but honestly, this has not been a very good performance by England at all so far. It hasn't. 7 shots
we're still
Hungary
gonna win
had
the
to our
game,
4.
I think
I think we probably will, but we've not been too convincing so far. And even on the attacking front, our attacks have really died down. I think...
Give Abraham a go. He's in form, isn't he?
yeah,
Yes,
Tammy
tell me.
Abraham.
Don't know why. Underneath
Quite
that
down.
Down the head injury.
disgrace
Stopped
Mourinho.
playing, eh?
Oh, it's not that.
Connor
It's
Cody.
Cody.
AJ says fans 10 years ago said that we should be competing for finals. Southgate gets us to a final,
Exactly.
semi and a final
Exactly.
in his first
Good.
1
Good.
and 2 tournaments.
Exactly.
Here comes Saka
Come on,
coming
Darren.
forward. Saka, great run by Saka.
Oh!
And the keeper saved it,
Go
but
on,
that was
Bukayo.
excellent by Bukayo Saka of Arsenal. That hater out there. The Arsenal Saka, they're nearly producing a goal. Hater. Oh, he's back actually. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he's got
You're
to.
confident.
Southgate has got us to 2 semis, got us to a semi and a final in his first 1 and 2 tournaments, but he's not good enough.
We was
he
2
says.
penalties away from winning the thing.
Yeah.
And Oz says super shady of Ty not to pay up his bet. I agree.
Super shady. What do you know about anything?
And Chris George says Saka, there was with rule. It was a great run
That's
by
right.
Saka.
Bukayo.
It really was.
And Emil.
Did well. That direct running, we haven't seen enough of that in this game, and he bought that straight away. Good run by Saka.
Whoa, look at that keeper's there. That's becoming a myth.
Doing what he's done for us all season. Superb. Our go-to man he was last season.
And Ollie P says there's more chance of me getting the 2 million the Nigerian prince promised me on that email than Ty paying up.
Like I said,
I get them emails all the time. Do you know what I
Like I
sometimes
said,
think?
I'll
When I'm sitting there and the car's running a bit ropey and I've got a lot of like bills to pay and that, I think to myself, what happens if one of them is genuine? One of them's actually sitting there with 13 million quid and thinking, why don't no one just respond to my email? I need to get this 30 million quid into someone's bank account quick.
I'll say it again because maybe you didn't hear me. I'll say it again. If we get relegated, I owe you £1 million. If we don't get relegated, you owe me £1 million. Or be quiet.
Don't be making no bets.
No, I am making that bet.
Cyrus says,
I don't bet, but I'm making that bet. I don't bet, but I'm making that bet.
You already owe Jason £1,000, man.
Yeah, that's fine because I know 100% we will never get relegated. So that's why. If
No, you can't know 100%. You
can't know.
All right.
You can't know 100%.
Put your money where your mouth is. I'm 100% sure. Put your money where your mouth is. Either put up or shut up. All right. So don't tell me
You
that
ain't got
rubbish.
£1 million quid. So why are you telling them?
No, because have they got £1 million quid?
So what are you
You
making
ain't
a
got
bet for £1 million
1,000
quid?
Huh?
You haven't even got 1,000.
Because I know.
Or you got 1,000, you don't want to pay it up.
Because I know we're not gonna. I don't know 1,000. I know we're not gonna get relegated.
Yeah, that's what you think. Cyrus says a
Well, I know.
semi-final in the World Cup, final in the Euros. People need to leave Southgate alone
Yep.
and let the man do his job. Show respect and have some backbone.
I agree.
And Will says, doesn't it make England fans nervous when the US smashed the number 2 ranked team in Africa 3-0 and you're all struggling against Hungary? Well,
Yeah, but that's
I
just a
wouldn't-
friendly though.
Yeah.
That's just a friendly. So
And number 16 says, if you forbid Ty from eating while he's on stream, you'll get 1,000 from the savings in a month.
you can be my accountant.
Robbie, do me a favour, bro, says Chris George. Make sure you keep reminding Ty to pay up next season until he eventually does. Love you, Ty, but it's time to pay up.
Love you too. That's nothing to do with you. Okay.
Oh, you said it live on there.
Said
That's
what?
what it's to do, people, because it was on here.
It's nothing
that
to do
you
with
said
you.
it. You said it on here. If you
I don't care.
If you would have made a private bet or whatever, maybe it wouldn't have had nothing to do with it. But
I don't
now you've involved
I don't
everybody that comes on here.
If
you
you're
said.
if you're so bothered
you
about it, you
said-
pay it then. If you're so bothered about it, you pay it then.
No, you
pay
pay
it for
it.
me.
No, you
pay it for
pay
me.
it. You
pay
owe
for
it.
me.
You pay it.
You pay it for
Stop
me.
ducking out.
Hold
of
on
it
a
like
minute, hold on a
that. Pay your debts. No, seriously. It is a disgrace. You're disgrace of the week next week on Bias, I'm telling you. Pay your bills up, bro.
Don't McCullough
If
still
you're
owe
so
you
bothered about it, you
£1,000?
pay it.
Robbie,
Huh?
don't McCullough still owe you £1,000 over?
Exactly.
Yeah, he owes me £1,000 as well.
He does, yeah.
over
Never paid me. I saw him at the overlap.
Really?
Yeah, sat next to me. Didn't give me my money. And then he was sat on the other side. He ain't paid up his money to thing. Yeah? I should have called the bailiffs in for both of you.
The bailiffs.
That's another guy to collect money, man. I have to get on the phone to him.
Really?
AJ
Is that
says,
lording it out in America or something, isn't he?
ooh.
Say that again?
Dodge.
AJ says people need to stop coming at Ty. Leave him alone. No, I'm coming at him.
Thank
He
you.
deserves to be. This time
Thank
you
you.
deserve people to come at you because you're not paying your
No,
debts.
no. These people.
I don't like people like that.
If
no,
you're
no,
so
no.
bothered, you pay
make
it or leave it alone.
you make a bet. You pay up.
You're so bothered, you pay it or leave it alone. Yeah.
You're not going to pay it, are you?
I never said that.
Your word is your bond.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Why are you watching me, Robbie? Pay up or wear a... You must be kidding. You must be kidding. Wear a Spurs what?
Yeah, pay up or wear a Spurs shirt.
You must be kidding.
true.
You must be kidding.
It's true.
Well, it's not true. A Spurs jersey.
Also, good ball swung in there, but well defended by England. Not impressive at all by England, this performance at the moment. It's Hungary already been on top in the second half.
They have.
I think they need some fresh legs on.
Well, Bukato's a good one.
Prior Freak says, leave Ty alone.
Thank you.
He's delusional.
You're delusional, mate. You're delusional. And you can never call me delusional unless you do more than me, which you never can.
Or pays up his bills.
I'm sure you don't.
You finished another bowl.
It wasn't a bowl, it was about half.
Jesus. No,
It was about half.
That bowl was full, man.
No, it wasn't. It was about half.
Gee, you ain't eating today.
I have breakfast.
What do you have for breakfast?
Cereal.
Where'd you put it all, man?
It's just snacks, man, isn't it? It's just, huh?
No, don't give him no more, man. No, come on. He can't eat no more than that.
Would you eat another
I don't
bowl?
know. I don't know. I can. Let me have some drink. Yeah, please. I don't mind. Say that again.
What's that one? Sorted?
Yeah, that's sweet and salt. I don't, that one's your one.
Walker did well there. Is that sorted?
I'm not sure.
Pass it, let me see. Surprised you eat that one as well.
That's your one,
Hey,
isn't it?
these are big bowls as well, you know. You've eaten 2 of these.
No, I didn't. The second
2.
one wasn't full.
Jeez. Oh, it's sorted.
It's salted. You like salted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Go
like
on.
salted.
Go on.
Go!
Go on, Kane, put it
Come on.
outside you.
Switch it.
Here's a
back
chance
post, back
now.
post.
Ah,
Damn it, man.
should have done better there.
Look at Bowen. Look, Bowen was free.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kane
Who was
did
that
it.
really across? Mason Mount.
Get him off, man. Just bring Grealish
He
on.
was poor.
Let's have a look.
You saw there had no left foot in it. Look at it now. Look. Actually, the ball's a
Bad
little
control.
bit in front of him.
Really bad control. We had to square it. All he had to do is cut that back.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I was wondering why now that Hungarian player went down, but look where it hit him.
Right in the crown jewel.
Let's hope he can have kids.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's got some already. He might not be having any. That hit him in the. Ooh, that even hurts just looking at it.
Gosh.
Mason Mount here with a corner. Swung in. Poor. Bowen. Oof. Just over.
Bowen has been superb, I've got to say.
Maybe quiet second half.
DJBP says, Ty, you're right. You are tight. Pay up, man.
Pardon? You don't even know me. What are you chatting about?
Your
you pay
feeler
up.
jumper is less tight than you, he says.
Really?
And Stephen says, I'm
Is that right?
convinced
Funny.
that how Bellingham, Sancho, Foden, Grealish develop in the coming years are key to England winning a major tournament. Thoughts, guys?
I don't rate Sancho at all.
You don't rate Sancho?
Yeah, I like
I don't
Jay.
rate him at all.
At
Which
all?
player?
No, I just don't. It's just he's not. He doesn't tickle my fancy.
Third bowl.
We got a poll up.
I don't need a third bowl,
Does
but I can have
Ty
one.
need a third bowl of popcorn?
I don't
yes
really
or
need
no?
one, but I can have one.
I reckon you could eat one of them sacks. You know the ones that they take into the pictures when they're filling up the.
No, I don't think so.
I
don't
reckon
know
if we
about
bought
that.
one of them, next time we're going to buy one of them big sacks, yeah?
You're
Put
talking about
put
the
you inside it and see if you can eat your way out.
Well, I don't think I'm that small. You're talking
I
about
reckon
those,
you could.
You're talking about those big ones.
Yeah, you know the
You mean
sacks,
the round ones.
the massive sacks.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
like
no.
the big sack. They fill up the.
Yeah, that'd be
Eat your way out.
Yeah, no, that'd be too much.
We'll
man.
put you in. That'd be a show and a half. That one.
No, I've got
Well, you
that
know,
for
in the cinema, they got them little glass cabinet things.
Yeah, put him
That's what
inside
it's-
that.
I ain't that.
His way
I ain't
out.
that. I ain't that. small.
Anyway, quarter to England. England is sort of having a good little spell now. Eat your way out of the sack.
Oh,
That'd be a good show. Surround him in food, and let
don't
him
know.
eat his way out of the food every show. See if he can eat his way out.
He would definitely.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
But we could build a pizza house.
pizza. What was that advert with Gareth Southgate and?
Pizza Hut.
Anyway, quarter to England.
pizza, innit?
Swung in by Trent.
Oh, Harry Maguire.
Harry
That's a
Maguire
great
there.
Looks like a clash of heads there.
And-
Let's give
and
a
it's
goal
on-
kick.
I think there's a bit of a push as well by Maguire.
And look, he's just walking off.
Yeah, it's a bit of a push there in his back, isn't it? Still 0-0. Just under half an hour to go. It's not really happening for England at the moment.
Stones.
John Stones is coming
James
on for
and
Grealish.
Walker.
And Grealish.
Reece James is coming on as well.
He must be coming on for Trent.
For Trent, maybe.
Yeah.
And Jack Grealish is coming
He's got
on.
to be coming on for
Thank you.
Mount. If he's coming on for Bowen, I'm going to be really upset.
It is Bowen coming off. Only joking, I haven't seen it yet. Grealish for.
Thank you very much.
Grealish for.
It's got to be for Mount.
Reece.
It is for Mount.
It is for Mount. It is for Mount. Good decision.
I thought he might have brought Sterling on.
Is he
Probably
on the bench?
saving him. Probably saving
Saving him
Sterling
for Germany, yeah.
for the Germany game. What players do you guys think are key to England in the next 5 years, says Stephen?
5 years.
Yep.
Rice. I think he'll be the captain.
Jaden.
Bellingham.
Aaron Ramsdale.
Saka.
Saka, yeah. Maybe Tammy.
Reece James.
How old's Tammy?
Reece James is a good player.
Alexander Arnold.
Tammy Abrams is 22, 23?
Something like that,
It
yeah.
might be him then. I think he might be our next centre forward, to be honest. I can't think of anyone else that would replace Kane, like long term.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
He's got to get himself
I
back.
think he might be a bit older than Abraham, though. Calvert-Lewin needs
Marco
to
says
concentrate.
Foden, Rice, Saka, Kane and Tomori. Yeah, we forgot Foden.
Kane's old, though. Kane's 30.
He's 29, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he'll be 30 this year, wouldn't he? 5 years is stretching out of an international career a little bit if you think he's going to be playing for the next 5 years. Rooney was finished before that.
Yeah,
Or long ball.
very long ball. He does that a lot, Pickford, doesn't it? He just lumps on all long ball. You know?
Kane is on 49 international goals.
4
He's only
behind Wayne
4
Rooney.
behind Rooney.
Just 4. Just 4.
I think you'll break that in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Readers TV says Tammy Abrams is 24.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I never knew he was that old. I thought he was about 22, 23.
Hungary putting one forward now. But well watched by
Well
Reece
done,
James.
James.
Great defending by Reece James.
He's given a penalty, isn't he?
He's given a penalty for that. Has he?
No. How can he give a
I
penalty?
thought that was great defending, but he's given a penalty.
I think he fell
Hungary have
over.
been given a penalty. Wow.
Let's have a look.
What?
Get out of here.
What?
What is
No.
that? That's never a penalty.
Is he going to go to VAR?
That's what I said. He got the ball,
He's
and
gonna
then
go-
just as he's sort of dropping, what kind of refereeing is
he going to
that?
go to VAR?
Is that John Moss's cousin or something? That is an appalling decision. Is he giving up for the follow through?
He must have. For
he
the
didn't
arm
touch him.
across the face.
But he's falling. He's off balance.
I can't believe that.
That is a
Is it
shocking,
VAR?
shocking decision. I don't know if there's VAR in this.
There is.
They're not going to overturn that, probably, are they? They'll probably stick. How is that a penalty? That is
Oh
shocking.
wait, he's putting his
Never a penalty.
That's terrible.
My mate Soboslai to take it.
mate. I've seen some soft penalties in my time.
That is an
but
awful decision. That really is. Well, it doesn't look like overturning the penalty. He has been given.
I think he's waiting. I think the referee's standing with
That
him.
is
terrible
a
decision.
poor decision. That
No, he's
never
saying
in a
wait,
million
he's saying
years.
wait. Oh no, he's saying
No,
get
tell
out
him
of
to
the
get
area.
out of the box. He's given the penalty.
Pickford safe. To his right.
Not safe.
Safe.
He buried it as a brilliant penalty.
Good penalty.
Brilliant penalty. Hungary 1-0 up. 1-0 up. The kids celebrate. I have to say that was a shocking decision for a penalty.
I thought the Premier League was bad, Robbie.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
they've checked that on the. Oh my goodness.
Well, have they checked it? Is a question. I don't think they have. Because I can't believe that. That's absolutely unbelievable.
It was
Great
close,
penalty.
Good penalty,
Yeah,
good
it was
penalty.
close.
Because Pickford went the right way, but it's a great penalty. He slotted it. Crocodile
You've got to
says
say,
if we
on
don't
the
win
balance of play.
yeah, they're in the better team.
Yeah.
If we don't win a tournament with this squad, we're going to look back with regret at not being ruthless on Southgate, and we'll ask what if.
Well, I don't know.
Shrev says, do a poll tie if should be renamed Papa Smurf, since the man's a motor mouth. He doesn't keep his word after losing. Excuse me.
Pardon?
Then
What are
wonders
you-
why
what are you-
people call
what are
him
you talking
delusional.
about? No, but
And Anthony says, Ty doesn't
listen,
get
you are a
fat.
fool. Your nickname should be
He's
Fool.
a high
F-O-O-L.
rate.
Talking rubbish, man. Just get
I
off,
can't
man.
get over that penalty. I'm sorry. I have to see that again. That was ridiculous. Never in a million years was that a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
I don't
Never
get it.
in a
I don't-
million
I
years.
honestly don't get it.
No, that was a very poor decision.
If that's a penalty, the game's gone. And you should see a penalty again.
That's unbelievable.
He got the ball thing, and then he's sort of off balance on his follow through.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's offside on Bowen.
That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
There has been a poor performance by England.
I don't believe it. Honestly, I'm shocked.
Yeah, I want. You heard me. I just said, "Oh, good tackle.
Yeah.
Good defending," and then he gives a penalty.
That's shocking, man. Come on.
That is shocking.
Murray says, "Clear penalty. No chance.
No.
I'm sorry."
Clear.
No way.
And James Barker says that's one of the worst penalty decisions I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
I can't think of many worse than that.
Terrible.
That was awful.
You like how
I'm laughing.
We'll
If
see
that's
what
in
one
the
of the
World Cup
experts-
or you know,
You see
European.
what the ex-players have said in that thing.
Oh,
Well,
my lord, mate.
I could think of a lot worse, but that is
Like
bad.
what?
Like Rooney diving when Paul. When
Yeah, but
Son
that's
put
a
outside.
con. I mean, that
Trust
is.
him to bring something like that.
That was worse.
Will Sue says, where will ask Ty where England finishes in the World Cup?
Oh. Possibly semi-finals, possibly. I'd say that. Quarter-finals. Definitely quarter-finals. Maybe semi-finals.
Should get out of their group.
Yeah, definitely. But
Honestly, that's just,
I'm shocked.
yeah, that's
I'm
sporting.
shocked. But that's the thing about it. Like you know, you sit here laughing about these things, man. This referee could go to the World Cup.
exactly.
That could
Yeah.
happen in the semi-final for World Cup.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I am so shocked.
Anyway, can England now show their mettle and get back in the game?
Get
which
back in the game, yeah.
They haven't performed well in. I don't think the three at the back system has helped. There's been a lack of creativity in midfield. And now they're up against it. Now can we see something more? Grealish on the ball.
I tell you what, Grealish did have a party last week, didn't he? I think he went on a week-long
Yeah.
bender.
Yeah.
Funny guy, man.
Will Stewart says, reasonable answer for England and off-the-wall answers for Arsenal. Mind blown. I think he's on about you, Ty.
Pardon? So what's off the wall? Answers for Arsenal. Tell me. Because they're not off the wall
Are
at all.
Arsenal better than Tottenham
Of course, 100%. Always will be. Always will and always will be.
right now?
Of course.
Even though they've finished above you for the last
They've
5.
won nothing. So that to me means nothing.
No,
That's not what
It
he
doesn't
asked
mean
you.
anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. If you're winning stuff, then if you're not winning nothing, then to me that means nothing.
What would it? Okay, let's go retrospective, right? Go back 3 years.
Yep.
What happens if they'd have won that Champions League final?
What happens if we'd won it
No.
in 2006?
No, but I'm talking about Tottenham.
Yeah.
What happens if they'd have won that? Would they have been better than Arsenal?
No, they can never be. They can never be. They'd have to do what we've done, and they can't.
And what's that? Invincible.
And go 22 seasons in a row ahead of us, and have an invincible team, win the league at Old Trafford,
Right, England
win the
coming
most
forward
FA
again.
Cups. So that's what I mean.
Good ball there by Reece James.
Ooh.
Oh, he tried to play it off there, Bellingham. Could have done better.
That's the problem, Nicky. The Tottenham fans always say that they're better than us. How are they
What
better
about
than us?
Manchester United?
This season they've been better
What
than
about
us.
them?
Are they better
Because
than
they finished higher than us, didn't they?
No, it means nothing.
Are Manchester United better than Arsenal?
No, they're not as well. They're another team.
But they've gone.
Or was that a good ball into Bowen?
Oh, God,
Took
score
it
there,
first
son.
time, but straight at the keeper.
But they're what?
They've won Is it 18 Premier League titles?
They've got a treble.
And they got a treble, yeah.
But we had an invincible team. We won the most FA Cups. So
Should have went with that with his right foot. Is he left footed?
He's very dominantly left-footed.
Yeah, he should have went with that his right, innit?
that's
Try
what I'm
and get
saying.
that across
Nicky.
the
So
goalkeeper.
when you look at Queen's Way, we're up there with them.
Big up to everybody in the chat. Over 4,000 people live in the chat. Don't forget to like the video. Just under 20
this
minutes,
guy looks
under
like a
80
bloody
minutes ago
wrestler.
now. And it's England losing to Hungary. A very, very contentious penalty given to Hungary. They're winning 1-0 on that penalty. Can England get back in this?
It's like,
What did I tell you when you said they haven't beaten us since?
But this is better by Grealish. Good run.
1962?
Oh, God.
Now to Saka.
go on, Mikhail.
Played in. Here's a chance for Kane.
Hit.
It's here. Oh!
Blocked.
It's
What,
like,
what did I
Bellingham there
tell
should
you
have
when
done
you
better.
told me at the beginning, Robbie, that they haven't beaten us since 1962? Famous last words.
it's like Crystal Palace, Nicky. If Crystal Palace end up higher than us, are they better than us?
Will Stewart says, Ty,
No, they're not.
does UEFA have it for Arsenal since they rank Tottenham over Arsenal? Listen, this
Pardon?
season,
What are you talking about?
Ty. I'm an Arsenal fan just like you. This season, they're better than us because they finished higher than us.
It was just
They
close.
are
It was
better than
close.
They shouldn't have. They
It was
shouldn't have.
it was a tight, it
They
was a
should not
slight
have
margin.
us. No,
It
and they
was a
shouldn't-
slight margin. When you look on it, at their place, they beat us 3-0.
Well, we
At our
got-
place, we beat them
we went
3-1.
down to
The
10
margins are small, but they were slightly better than us.
I don't agree.
Why?
Because of
Give
the
us your
fact,
reasons why.
I'll tell you why. Because of the fact that at White Hart Lane, we went down to 10 men when Son elbowed.
No.
Rob.
Listen,
That's why. So no, that's
you
that's
judge
why.
it over the period of a season, not just one game.
No, but that's a
right
massive
now,
game.
I'm saying that this season we have to admit
I
they
don't,
finished higher than us. They got in the Champions
I
League
don't-
places we didn't.
I don't admit nothing. They're
Well,
not
that's
better than us.
delusion.
You can
That
say
is
whatever you can say whatever you
No,
like.
it is.
I'm not saying nothing because you think they ever give us credit? I'm not giving them nothing.
It's
They're
not giving
better
them
than us.
credit.
Give them credit.
They finished above us.
So what? They didn't win nothing. So that to me means nothing.
So we're better than Man City then.
How can we better than Man City won the league?
Yeah, but they finished above us. So what?
What do you mean? Hold on, Man City won the league though, didn't they? So that's
Yeah, I
something
know,
different.
but I'm just saying. No logic what you're saying. It
That's-
makes no logic
And
what
that's
you're
what
saying.
and it makes no logic.
Anyway,
what
we're
Tottenham
back.
fans say.
We're back.
They always say that. They always
What-
say they're
what-
better than us. Always when they've done nothing, but yet they're better than us. They've won no trophy since 2008 under one day Ramos.
As I asked
yet they're better than
you,
us.
I think people might have missed it because we were sorting out a little audio issue.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, when we see
Go on,
this running
Tom.
from Bowen.
Oh,
That's a
foul.
foul, definitely. Are we better than Palace? This season, were we better than Palace?
Yeah, I suppose so. Even though we only drew with them.
Were we better than Palace?
I suppose. I suppose.
Were
so,
we
but
better than West Ham this season?
West Ham? Yeah, because we beat West Ham twice. So
Were
suppose so.
we better than them?
I suppose so.
Because we finished above them, yeah?
It's nothing to do with finishing above them.
All right, so we're as good as Liverpool then?
No.
Why?
Liverpool, but
Nothing
Liverpool,
to
are,
do with finishing above. you just said.
Liverpool are top, aren't they? They're
Right?
second top.
Oh, we're
They're
better
second
than.
top.
All right, we're better than Chelsea.
The thing is, Robbie,
Are
I
we
know
better
what
than
you're trying
Chelsea?
to say. Listen,
Are we better than Chelsea?
to cut a
I'm
long
trying to-
story short,
I'm trying to get your
Tottenham
logic.
not better than us. Tottenham not better. You're never gonna. Tottenham not better than us. I'm sorry. They're
This
not better
season,
than us. I
this
don't-
season they were better.
Even
than
this
us.
season, they're not better than us. Even this season, because they got away with cheating at White Hart Lane. So no, they're not better.
About the
Than
other
us.
There's
37
no point.
games.
There's no point.
No.
Huh?
No point.
37 games before that.
Just wide
Yeah, but you're forgetting, Nicky.
from
When-
Connor Cody.
when we went there,
he
you
had
know
a free header.
When we went to White Hart Lane, we were higher than them. This is what I'm saying. We were higher than them. We went to White Hart Lane. This is what I'm saying.
Nicky,
And the,
don't
referee,
bother.
and the referee now, he sent off Rob, but yet when Son did his thing, he didn't send him off. How does that work?
Nicky,
No, I'm not saying a word.
don't- next time people come and they say you're delusional, I'm agreeing.
They can, but nobody can call me delusional unless you do
Cole
more than
Wilder
me.
says Ty is deluded. I
You
agree.
can never call me deluded unless you do more than me.
No,
you
no, you
never
can't
can.
call
You
it.
never
You
will.
have
No, he
permission to call
cannot.
it
No, he
deluded.
cannot call me deluded. No, he cannot call me deluded. Calling me deluded means you do more than me. You never can. You never will.
What
so
does that
shut
mean?
up.
I don't know what that means.
What it means is that when you're doing what I'm doing or doing more, then you can stand in judgment of
But
me.
what does that mean? When you're
I'm-
doing what I'm doing
No, I'll
more?
tell you off air because I don't need to say what I do.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, Nicky, is that it's like me now. I call you deluded. How can I call you deluded if I'm not doing what you're doing? That's what I'm saying. How can I call you deluded?
But if I was running around telling everyone that West Ham were the greatest football team in the country,
Yeah.
and I would not back away from it, and I was saying, and no matter what you said, and you say to me Arsenal are better, and I go, no, they ain't.
It's your opinion.
What's your logic?
It's your opinion.
Well,
it's your opinion.
But you feel no, it's your opinion.
No,
I understand what you're saying.
It's your opinion.
But I'm just saying,
Nobody could tell you they're wrong. You're wrong unless they're going everywhere with you. Unless they're going to all these places with you.
But the league can tell you you're wrong. The league places tell you you're wrong.
The league can
The league doesn't lie.
No, but it does though.
It doesn't.
It does. No, it does. And I've seen it because the league has lied.
When?
The league has lied so many times when we've been trusted with Manchester United. The league has lied because I've seen so many things that they've cheated and got away with. But yet,
No, I
people
understand
forget
what
that.
you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. There's certain people that say that,
Nicky's chatting crap, mate.
I'm not chatting crap.
Trev
That's
says,
what
if
Robbie
you see the
thinks.
squads of Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, they each have
There's Calvin Phillips.
4 top players, forwards, midfielders,
They got
positions.
4 at the back. They're gonna revert to
Arsenal
4.
should sign someone and get in the top 4. Calvin Phillips coming on. So going back to 4 at the back, thank God for that. He should have done that a while ago. Zamir says, Robbie, keep calling Ty delusional. He only
He
needs to
can't
hear
call
the
me
truth.
delusional, and nor can you, because you can
Anyway,
never do
let
more
me
than
just
me.
focus on the game
ever.
because you are deluded.
No, I'm not deluded, Robbie. I'm not
Proved
deluded,
it
and
today.
nobody can call me deluded.
I am.
Nobody could call me deluded.
I am.
Nobody could call me deluded, and you can't, and you shouldn't, Robbie.
No,
But
I am.
but he does what I mean. So that's what I mean. So when these people
Grealish
are
Go on,
coming forward.
Grealish.
Go on, Grealish. Go
Go
on,
on, son.
Grealish.
Keep on going.
Keep going.
Go
Oh,
on.
keep. Oh, they crowded him.
is this performance talking about? It's always
Come
for
on.
Tottenham.
Is this performance worrying? I don't think so.
Nah,
I won't worry about these games, man.
nah. I think he's experimenting with 3 at the back. It's not really worked. There's been a lack of creativity though. We're not really creating enough.
Never call me. Never ever. Never ever. That's
And
what I'm saying,
it's
Nicky. It's your,
separated by an absolutely dodgy penalty.
it's your opinion, isn't it? But when I say that, unless you're doing what you can't.
But there are some things that are not opinion.
Yeah, they,
You know,
and that's fine. But what I'm
if,
saying,
if I was sitting here telling you the 2 and 2 equaled 5,
yeah,
and
but
I
that's
would not
different.
back
But that's
away.
real life. That's real life. In football, you can say what. To me, you can say whatever you think. That's your opinion,
No,
and
I
nobody
haven't.
can tell you that you're wrong. Nobody can tell you that you're wrong. That's
What?
But what it is that once you are going, that's what it's like. You know, if I say, Nick, unless I'm going to every single West Ham game and being everywhere that you go, I can't. How can I stand in judgment of you? That's what I'm saying. I can't stand in judgment of you unless I'm going to every single thing that you do.
But if I sat here now, as an unbiased person, if I sat here now
It'd be very hard to be
and started
unbiased.
telling you, I'm telling you now, West Ham are a better team than Liverpool.
That's your opinion, isn't it? But that's your opinion, isn't it? If that's what you think,
But there
fair
are
enough.
facts that can tell me that.
Fair enough, but that's fair enough. But the thing is,
Owen
it's not
Pitt
about,
says
it's not about
BTEC
what it
Chris
is.
Tucker
These
is having
people
a
are
giggle
jealous. These people
West
are
Ham are massive.
These people are jealous. What it is, Nicky, is that these people are jealous because they can't do what we do. That's why they have.
By the way,
that's why
Hungary
they have
coming
a
through
big-
here could score again. Could save my
Oh,
goal.
tap that in. I
He
think he was
put that over
offside
the
anyway.
bar, the Hungary player from 2 yards out. He should have scored. Was he offside?
I think he was offside, but
I bet he's hoping he's offside. He should have scored that. That's poor defending by England. Look how much space they had out wide there. Got caught all 6s and
I don't
7s
think he was
there.
offside, you know.
He's
He's-
onside
he's
by
well
a mile.
onside.
He's a mile onside. It's a terrible miss.
bad goalkeeping, I would
Yeah,
say.
because Pickford, you've got to push that away. He just pushed it back in front of the player. Will says, Ty, if my opinion is that the moon is made of cheese, is my opinion right?
Are we talking about football or are we talking about
And
life?
Will says that. Cardo
No,
says,
if we're
Ty is
talking
so
about football,
delusional.
we're talking about you
it
can never
starts to
call
annoy
me delusional.
Robbie,
You
if
can
possible,
never call me
invite someone
delusional
else, please.
unless you do more than me. You can never call me delusional because you don't know what I do and you can never do what I can do. So you can never call me delusional. But like I said, Nicky, back to you. What I'm saying is that these people are so jealous. They can't do what me and you can do, but yet you still want to have a go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I
Diallo
love.
says, Robbie, where is the world-class Declan Rice? Hashtag hiding.
Oh, what's he supposed to be doing?
That's what I'm saying, Nicky. That's what it
And
is.
Ty thinks, Anthony says, Ty thinks he's done more than anyone.
I've done more
because
than
he
you.
was on the
I've
overlap.
done more than you. I've done
The
more than
same
you.
former
Have
players
you been
that
on
he
the
calls
overlap?
cheats.
Have you
It's a
been
bit
on? That's
hypocritical.
right. You're damn
Here
right.
comes Harry Kane coming forward.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Kane there, squares it. Oh, Bowen
Get it
just...
caught under his feet.
You're damn right. Have you been on the overlap? No. So I've done more than you. That's what I'm saying, Nicky. That's what it is. That's what
Just
I'm
because
saying.
you've been on the overlap, don't mean you're
I don't
chatting.
agree
No,
with
no,
that.
no. But that
See,
person
I'm
sorry.
said, that person
You're chatting rubbish.
No, to you.
They are right.
No, they're not
You
right.
are chatting rubbish.
No, they're not right. No, they're not right.
They are right.
No, they're
They
not
are.
right. No, they're not right.
I'm on their side. I am backing them up.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, that's up to you, Robbie. No, you can't
Because
call
the
me
man
delusional.
just gave you all the reasons why, right? That Tottenham fan, right?
I don't care.
Listen, I hate Tottenham, right? But at the end
I
of the
don't.
day,
I
the
don't.
Tottenham fan is right. They finished above us this
I don't
season.
care.
That officially
I don't
says
care.
they're better.
Yeah, all right.
This season, they've been a better team. It's
Well,
not
not to
about,
me.
It's not about the fact that they didn't win a trophy.
Well, not
We
to
didn't
me.
win a trophy either.
Well, not
this
to me.
season, they were better.
Well, not to me. I'm sorry, not to me.
Under your logic, Norwich are...
on.
Harry Kane's
Square.
in.
Oh, what's he doing?
Finished by Kane.
And he could have squared it as well.
I've heard that.
Maybe
before,
Ty's
haven't
right. That was just shocking.
Who do you mean? Maybe I'm
I?
right.
Harry Kane could have squared it.
He should have squared it.
Where have I heard that before?
Look,
should have squared it. Square that to Grealish.
Look at that.
He's got to square that to Grealish. So greedy there by Harry Kane. Tomsey says, by Ty's logic, you can have an opinion and not be wrong, meaning that the ref's opinion is always right. Never to
What
be
are you
argued with.
talking-
So Ty, you can't argue with the ref. You're right, mate. You're
what
right.
are you talking about?
Jamie says everyone has
What are
more
you talking
GCSEs
about?
than Ty.
No, really?
Or
So you got
whatever
10 then?
is-
So you got 10 GCSEs? I don't think so.
Is that how many you got? You got 10 GCSEs?
I'm not saying anything.
They're not
you
in
do
maths, I know that.
GCSEs?
What do you
Or
mean?
GCSEs?
How do you know? How do you know?
They're not in maths.
How do you know?
Because, yeah, I mean, the man gave you the table and said that they finished above us,
I
right?
don't care.
And you still... You
They're
didn't
not-
do algebra
they're
or
not
nothing
better
like
than
that,
us.
that's for sure.
Algebra, no, I didn't do algebra, no. But you see, look at these. Never try.
Have you
to
got 10
talk about
GCSEs?
Someone that's
Wait a minute,
cleverer
hold
than
on.
you.
You got 10 GCSEs.
I'm not saying anything
This is
on
another lie.
I'm not saying anything on there. I'm not saying anything on there.
You willing to put money on that as well?
Why do you always try to get me to bet? Why are you trying to get me to bet?
I'm not trying to get you to bet. I'm just trying to get you to
GCSEs.
back up your
Imagine.
talk.
You see, no, that's what see. Don't
Would they
mind
not be
it.
GCEs for you?
Huh?
Would they be GCEs?
No, GCSEs.
GCSEs?
Yeah,
You wouldn't
I
even
still
have
don't
done
know.
GCSEs. At
Yes,
your
I
age, you
would.
would have done O levels.
GCSEs and O levels.
No, you don't. You do well on the other.
No, there was. I had O levels.
He's lying, man.
Hold on.
Wait, you didn't do both.
Hold on.
It was
At
O
the
levels or
time-
GCSE.
At the time when I was going to school, it went from CCs to GCSEs to O levels, or vice versa. Okay, Robbie, is that okay?
No.
Frank says, Robbie, please stop teasing Ty. I'm paying this for you to stop. Greetings from Costa Rica.
No,
Ty.
Robbie's okay. Robbie's
You didn't
okay.
have no you're lying about the GCSEs.
What do you mean? I'm
10.
What am I gonna lie for? But what am I gonna
What
lie
are they
for?
in?
What am I gonna lie for?
What are they in?
I'm not saying any more online. I'm not saying any more
I
on the
have
stream.
10.
Really?
Yeah.
I was wicked.
I didn't get 10.
No,
What are they in?
No, but the thing is, it's
What
just.
are they in?
No, I'm not saying anymore. I tell you off air. All it is just that when you try to start having a dig at someone, make sure you're more intelligent.
What
than
are
them,
they
okay?
in?
If they're more intelligent than you, be quiet.
No, but I wanna
I'm not
know,
saying
what are they
anything.
in?
Well, I'll tell you off air. I'm not saying
So why
anything.
you can tell me now?
No, I'm not saying anything now. That will teach you about.
I
going
don't.
more
I
GCSEs
I
than me.
don't agree with that, Ty. What you said about that no one can do what we do. I think we're very
No,
lucky.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when you're doing more, you have a judgment. If you're not doing more, then don't judge me. 'Cause I'll give
David
you-
Dean E.
I'll give you.
David Dean E. says Spurs finished above Arsenal.
Really?
He's an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
Therefore, Spurs had a better season. Facts.
Did they?
Your opinion doesn't matter. The table is a source of the
Really?
truth.
I think
That's it. Explained in one.
I think it does to me. I think it does to me because it's my opinion. I don't care. Tottenham did have a better season than us.
And someone says in here, I can't find his name now. He said not 10 GCSEs, just BTEC.
Listen, GCSEs. If you know what GCSEs are, you're probably stupid enough. You're
And
stupid.
Francis
enough to
says
know.
this is
GCSEs,
like a
yeah?
debate with people that believe that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, of course. Because
Robbie,
are we talking about?
You're
Are
a
we
very
talking?
good therapist.
Are we talking about?
I'll give you a number.
real
if you-
life, or we're talking about football, okay? Are we talking about real life or football? So don't be stupid and don't be rude, you moron.
Football is
okay?
real life.
Well, yeah, but is it real life more than people suffering? No, it isn't.
Monty
So that's what I
says Ty's GCSEs are as real as his trips to Nigeria.
Did you eat another bowl?
No, a bit. No, but I did go to Nigeria. But you don't know what GCSEs I've got. But Nicky, the thing is, what you said is that no, it's not that. What I'm saying that when I say because I know for a fact, I know that what I do, a lot of people won't do. I'm not saying they should. All I'm saying is that if you're not prepared to do what I do, then don't judge me then. That's what I'm saying. Because I know there's a lot of things that I do, which I won't say, that people can't be bothered. So then you can't call me deluded. Because if you calling me deluded, you must stand in judgment. You must be doing more than I do. That's what I'm saying. But what you're saying, Nick, is that, yeah, you can do it. But when you do it, you talk. I'll give you a typical example of people that don't know what they're talking about. One time I was at Bowen watching under 23s, and there was some young boy. He said to me, "Oh yeah, you only love Arsenal." I said, "What am I doing there then?" And he said, "Yeah." Can you imagine these things like that? If I love him, why am I'm under 23 game?
But that's nothing to do with delusion, is it?
No, but what I'm saying is that this is a typical kind of thing. These people, they want to have a go at you, but they can't do what you're doing.
No, I agree.
They want to have a sorry, Nicky.
No, I agree that people
Anyway,
can't.
Grealish on the charge here. Can they get one back before the end of something?
I thought that was a goal.
I thought that was a goal as well.
Oh.
It's come off the, what is it? Come off the bar.
Looks like come off the side netting.
What are you saying, Nicky? Sorry.
No one could ever question your loyalty to Arsenal.
But
no one could ever question that.
So you can't. So you can't call me deluded.
Turn around and say to you that is
It's very unlucky there. It's like Harry Kane.
You can't call me. That's what I'm saying, Nicky. You cannot call me deluded. That's what I mean. Because these people, who are you? No, but you are nobody. That's what I'm saying. They're nobodies. They're nobodies.
I'm a nobody.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying the people that call.
No, but I'm a nobody.
No, you're not a nobody, Nicky.
Of course I am.
Jason, you're right.
You're
he
not
says
a nobody.
Ty sounds like a 6-year-old when he doesn't want to be wrong. It's true.
Really? Is that right? And you sound like a 6-month-old.
Ty, take a breath, says Pyro Free.
You take a breath, you moron. The thing is, Nicky, this.
Mate says, I'm an Arsenal fan, but we know Spurs are clear of us.
Really?
The best
so when they win
player, Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe,
so what did Tottenham
played within their career is Kane.
Oh, that's poor.
What did they win then? What did Tottenham win then? Okay then. That's what I'm saying, Nicky. That's what it is. What it is jealousy. Because these people can't do what you're doing. But yeah, they wouldn't have a dig. Are you having a dig then?
Anyway, can England order us a free kick? No, he hasn't given
Get
that.
up.
He hasn't given that, and he gave that penalty. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Give him a yellow card then.
Shocking.
And look, he's giving a
gives
card.
that. Appalling referee tonight. I'm sorry. He's got the big decisions wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
That guy's a big dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
It's a lot. It's a lot to do with jealousy, because they can't do what you're doing.
Big dude until he got touched in the back and he fell over like a deck of cards. Will says delusional means
You can
believing
never call me
things
deluded.
that don't conform with
Oh,
reality.
really? Well, like
time.
you then? Like you then?
No, listen to that. Because that's what it says in the dictionary.
I don't care what deluded. You can
Like-
never call me deluded.
Go on.
Simple. Once you're doing more than me, then you could call me
Anyway,
deluded.
5 minutes. I don't want to hear no more from you. 5 minutes.
What do you mean? You don't know? I don't want to hear more than from them.
5 minutes of added time. Can't on this said I'm used to seeing us behind. Can England
Really?
get one back? Ty calling everybody stupid and nobody.
I'm not calling everybody stupid. I'm
Maybe
calling
it's
the
time for an
people
apology,
that are
he says.
rude stupid. The people that are being rude, I'm calling them stupid.
No, you're calling
And I
people
don't apologise.
nobodies.
Yeah, nobodies and morons. That's right. And no, I won't apologise. Because you're a moron and you're nobody and you're a fool and you're stupid. No, I won't apologise. You can apologise for trying to insult me? No, you won't. So then, no, I won't apologise. You think this is? That's what I'm saying, Nicky. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't mind calling me lewd if you're doing more than me. But when you're not and you can't, how can you don't see what I'm doing. You don't see what, so how can you call me deluded? That doesn't make no sense.
Right,
Because
so
you're
Rich
jealous.
James coming forward.
Oh.
Maybe he didn't need to hit that in first time. Panicked a bit there. Can they get one more chance? I think England do deserve a draw out of this game. It doesn't deserve for them to lose. They haven't been great, but don't deserve to lose.
They don't deserve to lose, no.
Ty talks the truth. Don't let them get to you, Uncle Ty.
Thank you very much. I try to. I don't know about uncle, but I try to. But like I said, no, you can't, man. You're doing more than me. Then by all means call me delusional. If you're not, you're not in any judgment. You're not in any way to judge me.
Ty, you're a deluded.
You can never call me deluded unless you're doing more than me, and you never can, you never will, and you can't.
Amaram.
And you can't. That's what I mean. That's what it is. But
They had a better coach and they had a better season than us. And he's an Arsenal fan.
who? Well, you mean the alleged match fixer?
Ty,
Conte,
take a
yeah?
drink, says Jamie. You
The
sound
alleged
salty
match
from
fixer.
finishing the Europa League.
alleged match fixer. Antonio Conte, yeah? The alleged match fixer. And Antonio Conte, yeah? And the cheap song. Yeah,
Ooh,
oh,
yeah. There's a chance here.
Good defending.
Still chance for Hungary.
Smack. Got
3 minutes. 3 minutes
rescue this game.
remaining.
This should be
Can
nil-nil.
they rescue a point here? Pickford to lump it forwards.
What's Harry Maguire saying? Like, slow it down.
Looks like England. What was that stat before? They haven't lost to Hungary since 1960. 62. Bloody hell.
We hadn't even won a World Cup by then.
Looks like that stat is coming.
Yeah.
Go on, Dick.
4 years before the World Cup win.
Oh, well in there.
Oh. Ooh. Good tackle.
Good. Oh, well done, Kane.
Kane did well there.
Pass it, yes.
A bit tight there. He could have passed it out wide.
Go on,
Now,
Reece.
can he swing one in? Reece James. Time running out for England. Sits him down.
Stand it up.
Stands it up.
Decent ball in there. But
went
everyone's
for it.
missed it. Everyone's missed it. And that's gone out. And time is running out in the game. Looks like England are going to be getting an L in this one. There's a lot of people doing more than you.
Go on
Living
then,
a
tell
pretty
me how you do more
comfortable
than
life
me.
in America.
Sorry.
Classic narcissist says ace.
Sorry, say that again, Robbie. Say
Right,
that again.
and
You're doing more than
David
me. How?
says,
How you doing more than
Ty,
me?
we're
How you doing
seeing
more than me?
what
So
you
you're
are
going to
doing
every.
right now
So you're going to every
because we're
Arsenal
watching
game.
you
You
say
go
the
to every
things
youth
that
game.
don't
You
make
go to every
sense.
women's game. Yeah. You're doing more than me. I think not. But you
Ty
wish you
has
could do
the
more than me.
debating skills of a 5-year-old. Absolutely
And
shambolic.
you've got the mentality of a 1-year-old. In fact, my nieces are more clever than you. They can speak better than you.
By that logic, Ty, Paul says, you can't say anything about referees. He blames
What are
them
you
at everything.
talking- Hold on. But do I call referees delusional? What are you talking about? Do I ever call a referee? What are you talking
Chirag,
about?
we watch DR Sports for entertainment, but things Ty does are really irritating.
Like what? Like you? You're irritating me. I know you're jealous of me. Don't worry.
That's a corner
Don't
to
worry.
Hungary, isn't
Don't
it?
worry. It's not your fault if you can't be as clever than me. It's not your fault.
With your 10 GCSEs.
I wish I never said that now.
I know, because they ain't true.
Really? How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know it's not
I
true?
think I know.
How do you know?
Anyway, Will says, I've stopped with the delusional thing now. He says, Ty more delusional since.
You can never call me delusional. Unless
Anyway,
you do
listen,
more
it's
than me. And
they're
you can't.
running down the clock now. Hungary, they are going to win this game.
Yeah.
They are going to win this game off of that dodgy penalty. England have not played well, you have to say.
But they don't
They've not
deserve to be
played
losing,
well.
though.
The intensity of what they've played since they've conceded a penalty, if they'd
The
have done
blown
that,
whistle.
if they would have done that, they would have had a chance to have won the game. Sorry, or got something out of the game, but they've left it too late. And that is it.
That is it.
Hungary have beaten England by a goal
I
to
don't
0. You
believe
can
it.
see what it means to them. They're really happy about it. The youngsters inside the ground are celebrating. Not a good performance by England at all, but the game settled on a dodgy penalty, Nicky.
I kid you not, the worst penalty decision I've ever seen in my life.
Really? I've seen worse, like I
Honestly.
said.
They're going to argue and say that there's contact in the follow-through. That's what they're going to argue in it.
But that was accidental contact.
I think the player didn't even appeal, did he?
He cleared the ball. He was losing his balance. He put his
Tammy.
arm out and the guy's he sort of like connected with the guy's face. If that's a penalty, stop the
Then
game
you can
now.
have no physicality in a
No,
game, then, can you?
well,
You can have no.
that's the thing,
But
like-
the thing is, he's got the ball, and then when he's sort of
The ball's
going
gone.
like that,
The ball's gone. The ball.
I
is
don't
already-
understand how that's a penalty. I really don't, and I don't understand how VAR doesn't overturn that.
Because they didn't look at it, that's why.
Anyway, Hungary top the group now with that win.
England are bottom at the moment.
Yeah.
It's only
Of
one
course,
game. though.
England will play Hungary again. They've got to play Italy and Germany, but not off to a great start.
No.
Game
England versus
behind
Germany.
closed doors. A lot of fans in there, even though they are
Exactly.
all kids.
Are they all kids though? Because they look older than kids to me.
And Germany playing England on Tuesday night. Now that looks like
Munich.
a bit of a must-win game
Yes.
in the Nations League away in Germany as well.
Oh,
That won't be
Munich.
an easy game. They've got to play
No.
a lot better than today. You know, I thought that was a poor decision, that penalty. But I don't know. You know, nowadays, contact. What is it?
But if you can't, how do you tackle? How do you head? You can't head without having contact. You can't tackle without having
ridiculous.
contact.
That's ridiculous.
That is, yeah, that's a ridiculous decision.
ridiculous.
But on the whole, I'll disagree a little bit. I think Hungary deserved to win that game, to be honest with you.
England didn't play well.
Possibly, but
England didn't. I didn't think anyone deserved to win it.
Maybe
I thought,
not. No.
Hungary with a better team.
You know, I don't remember Pickford having loads of saves to make. I don't remember their keeper having loads of saves to make.
I see him nearly get lobbed from the halfway line, though.
He did get lobbed from the halfway line, but he wasn't on target, was it?
No,
so,
lucky.
If it was, it would have
but yeah, you could probably say overall, Hungary, their play was better. I mean, I'm looking at the stats now. Hungary had 43% possession, England 57. Hungary 11 shots to England's 12. 6 on target for Hungary, 4 for England. 3 corners to Hungary, 6 for England. 7 fouls to 6 fouls. Fairly even game.
Very even game.
Not a very great game, but it all turned on that penalty.
Yeah.
GCSEs were founded in 1988, Ty.
That's right. When I was going to college, all right?
Chirac.
Okay, I know that. I was going to college because I was 18.
All
okay?
banter aside, I
don't-
like you,
don't-
Ty.
So don't tell
Hold
me
on.
what I don't know.
Will, the Tottenham fan, says, all banter aside, I like you, Ty.
Really?
Good guy and a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you very much. Same to you as well. And I do know that because I was 18 then, in 1988.
Mark Dennis says,
That's
Ty,
too old for a GCSE.
Spurs have been better over the last few
Too old
years.
for a
Of course they have,
Can't
because what they
accept
won.
that,
Of course they won. Of course
then
what
there's
they
no
won.
merit to the debate.
What they won. What have Tottenham won?
And
Nothing.
Amundsen says, it used to be funny watching Ty, but unfortunately, even as a Spurs fan, I feel sorry for him.
No, I feel sorry for Tottenham because your history is full of nobodies and nothings. Like I said, the last time Tottenham won a trophy was one day Ramos.
Ty,
in
let's get back focused on this, right?
Yeah.
The referee today. I know you're. What did you make of that penalty?
I cannot believe it's a penalty. I cannot believe it. And I also think, again, which always happens a lot to us, he didn't get checked by VAR because he gave it and he went straight to the spot. He didn't
I think
get checked.
VAR did check it.
They don't, but
They
Robbie,
probably
they say they do,
to
but they
overturn
don't.
it. To what? Basically, to overturn it, it's got to be
Clear and obvious.
You see, the thing is, right, with those sort of
Exactly.
decisions, right, is that when you're looking back on it, you'll see a bit of contact. So if you're the person that's sort of in the VAR, you might say, well, you know what, looking back on it,
Yeah,
there is a bit of contact, so I guess you can give
okay.
it.
But then,
So it won't get overturned. You see, it's hard to even blame the VAR in a way,
yeah.
but to me, I just think it's a poor decision. I
If
just
you
don't think
can't
it's
see that as a referee, if you think that's a penalty, you shouldn't be refereeing.
The thing is, Robert, and you say that, how quick is the check then? The check must be really quick. You blink and you miss it.
Well, in the Europe, that's the one good thing. They do the checks really quick.
If
But the
they
one
check
thing
it
I
at
say
all.
about England is that had they have, this is when you play poor throughout a game.
Had they have scored, they would have won, yeah.
You've been playing poor throughout a game. We did not create hardly anything in that game.
No, unfortunately.
So disappointing.
Yeah, but they
You
were
know,
worth,
is,
they're
is
worth at
that
least
is
a
that an
draw.
end of season game? Is that what that looked like to you?
I think so.
I
With
think
very
so.
little
There's a lot
intensity.
of players out there that have played a lot of football.
And are knackered.
The Liverpool guys have played a lot of
Yep.
football.
That's why I was surprised to see Trent Alexander-Arnold start.
Starting.
Yeah, I mean, he's played every single game available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Rice has played a lot of football. Bowen's played a lot of football.
Yep. Bowen was the best player to me.
I think Bowen was a bright spark.
He was superb.
In the first half, I think in the second half, it was a bit quiet.
Yeah, he got a bit quieter, but there's a lot of guys played a lot of football, man. Like, if we haven't got a tournament this summer, they should have given the summer off. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
absolutely.
It don't work like that, as we know. Money's got to be made by UEFA.
yeah, I know, mate. I know.
Remember, UEFA got nothing to do with FIFA, so they
No,
want to make,
no.
they want their thing to run. But yeah, it wasn't.
Damp squib, as they say. Damp squib.
It was.
damp squib.
The game on Tuesday will be a much better game. The Germany
course it
England
will.
game. There'll be more on that one.
There'll be more, yeah. More
But
space, yeah.
I think Southgate's going to be very disappointed.
He will.
Southgate out, says Virtual City. This guy just throws teams and
after one-
formations out
What-
and then hoping one sticks. I think what it is as well, he's trying out things. If you're going to try out things, try it out in this.
Now, exactly.
You don't want to try it out because
The
you may
World Cup.
need to play a free at the back in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Don't we have
You
a
know?
go at managers all the time for not having plan Bs? You know?
There it is there. Look, that's where he's saying the contact is there.
No.
There was definitely contact, but
It's soft. It's very, very soft.
Jordan. Legend.
Michael Owen don't look happy.
He's never, how this guy is a pundit still.
Yeah, because he's an ex-professional, that's why.
He's a pundit even on Channel 4. Remember, he's on Channel 4.
Yeah,
He's not
because-
even like his BT Sport.
Because he's an ex-professional, Robbie.
Yeah, but there's other ex-professionals.
Yes.
Bloody hell, I mean...
And because he was a brilliant player, that's why. Forget about what he's saying. He's just... look at
Shref,
his
I'm not going to
CV.
read that because he's just quieting down. So I don't want to get him all piped up again.
Listen, Trev, shut up, you mug. Shref, shut up, you mug. All right?
Trev.
Hey, listen, Shref is a regular to the show.
Yeah,
He does lots of super chats.
Yeah.
Shref is
he trying to insult me?
a regular contributor.
He's trying to insult me.
Huh?
He's trying to insult me.
He's not insulting you, he's just stating his opinion.
So go on then, let you say it then. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Rob.
I apologise.
Can you invite a medical professional to explain to Ty what delusional is?
Shut up, you
The
mug.
man
I was
doesn't.
right. Okay, I was right. Shut
The
up,
man
you
doesn't
mug.
believe in reality. We missed out on top four.
I don't believe in
for
reality.
our own faults.
I don't believe in reality. I don't believe in reality. Are you serious? I don't believe in reality. So then, Son shouldn't be sent off at White Hart Lane. What are you chatting about?
Taze says Bowen played the whole game on his debut and underperformed.
He didn't underperform.
I wouldn't
He didn't
say
underperform. I thought he done
didn't
really
think
well.
so.
The whole team underperformed.
Rail says Hungary are a good team. Remember what they did in the Euros group of death.
Yep.
They are good. They are good. But I also remember
They're an
that-
average team, man. They're not still
Should be
right.
beating
right.
them. Should be beating them.
They're all right.
We was on a 22 game unbeaten run as well.
All that's gone out the window. 1962, last time they beat us, that's all gone.
Wow.
Bowen sucks, says Douglas.
No, that's rubbish.
I don't know if they're just doing this to have a go at Nicky.
Of course.
Yeah, they are. They're just trying to troll, innit?
I'm not like
How
him, though.
trash
I'm
for
not gonna- I'm not
England,
gonna
says
argue.
Vellam.
He doesn't have to argue, Nicky. You just have to bite back. That's all.
I just agree. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Of course he sucks, yeah.
This is the penalty. They're just showing the penalty again. Let's see it.
How's that a penalty?
Let's see it again now. The ball gets switched over here now. Reece Nelson,
Reece James.
James gets the ball. I don't see.
There's no
How's
danger
that?
there.
What has he done?
The guys run into him.
There, look.
The
It's
guys
that
run
little
into-
arm across him, isn't it?
No, that's not. That's very,
I think
very
it's
soft.
very soft. It's
That's
that
very
little
soft.
arm across him, though. There, that.
That's momentum, Robbie.
I think it's momentum, but that's what he's giving it for. Is that arm across him? He's saying, right, you've stopped the player from coming in. You could see why a VAR would look at it and not overturn it.
No, but the ball's
Gets
safe
the ball there.
I guess it ain't. No.
No.
I think it's. I still.
That's not
Even
penalty.
looking at all them angles, he does catch him there, and I think it's soft.
That's not
I really do. But it is given, and England have lost the game by 1-0. It was a great penalty, and England, I think, only yourself to blame from performing poor throughout the game.
Yeah, but I think that England,
If you
England good enough to
perform
get a draw.
poorly and it's 0-0, you leave yourself open to things like
Yeah,
this.
but they're good enough to at least get a draw. I think.
Yeah, but we didn't do enough. So it's ended 1-0 to Hungary. Of course, we'll be back here on Tuesday. England get a chance for to put it
Well, that's
right
gonna
when
be
they're going to
serious.
be playing against Germany. Want to thank Nicky. Nicky, thank you very much for
worries,
being on the
man.
stream
Thank
today.
you. I'll
I
be
know
back
you've had a
Tuesday.
lot to put up with him. You know, what I
What
mean?
do you mean?
Are you coming back Tuesday?
No, he's had a lot to put up with the soup, with the
Are
people.
you coming back Tuesday?
If I'm invited, thank you for inviting me for today.
Is it you wanted to know before you made it?
Yeah,
made
mate,
it?
I'll tell you after, JC. No, I'm joking.
No,
No, I want to find out to see if I come. Are you coming Tuesday?
if I'm invited. It's Robbie, he's such a troublemaker. Thank you for inviting me, the arseballs.
Little Yo-Yo says, Ty, I met you yesterday. Really, really good guy. You gave me a haircut and I want my money back. Huh?
Yeah, Yo-Yo, that's a good rap. That's a good rapper. You met what? Where did you
remember
meet
Yo-Yo.
yesterday? What are you talking about?
Are you a barber?
No, people just talking rubbish, man. They're talking rubbish. He definitely didn't meet me yesterday. That's for sure. Or she. So what are you talking about, man? Come on, man.
Eric says, Robbie, I just found your channel, but as a Liverpool fan, I can appreciate your fairness. Ty, on the other hand, is
What?
delusional.
You can't call me the
That's
unless you
enough,
do more
that's
than me.
enough.
All
Who's
right?
a better team, Hungary or Morocco, says Will.
Ooh, I
I
don't know.
wouldn't have an opinion on that. I haven't seen the Morocco play enough. I would
Well, I
say.
don't know.
Morocco decent, but...
I don't know. I don't know about that.
That was close, man.
And Drunken Orc says, England won't win anything with Southgate in charge. He's hopeless, needs a world-class manager, not a nobody who has never achieved anything as a manager.
What?
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to be too
That's
harsh on him on a
harsh. That's
game like
harsh,
this.
man. That's
We
harsh.
were poor, though. We were poor.
Yeah, but it's just.
Right, and so Ty,
Yes.
You be back on Tuesday, yeah?
If I'm invited, yeah. Why do you keep on asking me? He's such a troublemaker.
Anyway, listen. We are gonna go now, right? Thank you very much for watching the stream.
Yeah,
Don't
thanks
forget,
very much.
good luck going out to Wales tomorrow. Wales and Ukraine.
Yes,
the two
good luck
teams
to
come
both,
head to head. Whoever wins are going to be in England's group in the World Cup.
World Cup finals.
So
yeah.
we get to find out who England's going to face. I'll tell you what, England will have to play a lot better, and I think they will. I think today's game, when you look at it, that looked like an end of season game from a lot of them England players.
Yeah.
The three at the back as well didn't work at all. We didn't create anything, but it is what it is. England lose their first game in the Nations League 1-0 away in Hungary. Germany on Tuesday. Got to win that now. Really, really got to win that. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Peace.